All right, let's go. You're all welcome to tonight's class. So this class is supposed to start by exactly 7 p.m., but we're around 10 minutes before 7. So we're gonna wait for one or two people. And while we wait, please just go ahead and introduce yourself, your name, what you do, and where you're calling from. All right. The reason why I do this is just so that I can be able to know you and get to know you basically, because it's easier for a teacher to teach when he knows the person he's talking to. So just go ahead and type in your name, where you're calling from, and what you do in the chat. Type in your name, where you're calling from, and what you do in the chat. Just go ahead and type in the chat your name, where you're calling from, and what you do in the chat. It's an amazing time we're going to have in tonight's class. It's going to change a lot of lives. And I'm very, very sure that you are going to be among them. So just put in your name. Let's get familiar with each other. Your name, what you do, and where you're calling from, okay? All right. I've been seeing the responses. Victor, Chinedu, Kennedy, Kelvin, Emmanuel, Prince. All right. Your name, what you do, and where you're calling from. Just quickly go and put it in the chat. Okay, so while we get familiar with each other and while we wait for it to be 7 p.m., I'm just going to quickly share a video that I want everybody to watch. All right, the reason why I want to share this video is because it's going to show you what is possible with this CPA marketing that you have just signed up for. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so that you see it. Enjoy, guys.
He said it in the event that he used a specific strategy. I was just going on Twitter, then I think I had like 5K followers then. He said he moved from 5K to 60K. What's our daily goal?
Hello everyone, my name is Balaji and I would like to show you my earnings since I joined the CPA Academy about 4 months ago. Let me put you on my laptop. So as you can see, from this company I've grossed over $2,100 in commission and I have withdrawn over $1,700 of that commission. So this is another company I have grossed over $1,125 in commission and withdrawn half of it, and I'll be withdrawing the remaining balance soon. Hello, my name is Balaji and I came across the CPA Dollar Academy about 6 months ago, and since then I've made more than $10,000 in commission.
You mean to say that you made around 490,000 naira in just 30 days from this CPA business that we're talking about?
Yes, of course I did. And actually, that's the need to have made like so far. I didn't even put much effort last month. That's October. That's when I made that 490K. I made more than that since
I'm a student of Praise Academy via the CPA Dollar Academy course. I've been able to gross close to $2,000 in 2 months. Yeah.
So, Rock, you mean to say that you made around $6,000, or I think you say $5,600 from this business, which is approximately $6,000 in one single month from CPA market?
Yes. How much I've been able to do with the CPA course, which is the CPA marketing course that I'm going to show you that live. Now, so this is the dashboard on one of the deals we are working on, and I've been able to do 1,200, and I withdrew 400 here, which is few days ago. I withdrew 400. This for a deal. Let's go here. Here I've been able to do a total sum of $1,100, and I've gotten $500 in commission, which I withdrew I think 7 days ago into my Skrill account as well. So this is to show you how much I've been able to make with the CPA marketing course, and I really appreciate Akilami for creating this opportunity for us in the CPA. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Wait, hold on. I think I'm even getting it wrong. 12,000 should be around 12 million naira. Let's assume that the rate is 1,000. 12 million naira from this business.
Exactly.
Hello guys, my name is Ibonaya Abujina. Just 2 weeks, I have made 120,000 naira.
My name is Fatima Ishim. At the end of the month, I have 160 to 200, and I was like, wow.
And in an active month, I do around 1,000.
My name is Rashid. I've been able to earn passive income between 600k to 800k.
Now we just run this town. Keep them.
Minimum of 200.
So guys, today I'll be withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them actually, I have a lot of them. So this is a new one I just opened, and I think I made this in about 2 weeks or thereabouts. So you can see here, it says, you see my name, Praise Akimami, and you can see this is my email address. And I can just scroll down, and you can see here it says 1,000. You can see here it says affiliate commission. Okay, so once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to like my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. You can actually withdraw my crypto wallet. And this is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard again so that you know it's totally real. You can see here $1,350. My students actually do way more than this. Honestly, this is just like one of our smallest accounts that we do. All right, so.
My name is Shay, and I just want to support you on my journey on becoming a CPA expert. Before then, I studied architecture, both BSc and MSc level, and I even got project management to season all my certificates. But you see, all of that did not give me what I always wanted, which was freedom. And if you are an architect, you definitely know that architecture takes your time, takes your energy, takes your blood and your sweat. And the first time I got to know about CPA, my son Praise Akilami talking about it, and I listened and I enrolled as a student. And since then till now, that freedom has been there because I choose the time I work. In fact, I am at home now because I have the time for myself, for my family, for my friends, and it's just a dream life. So if you hear Praise talking about CPA, listen and enroll as a student because that guy knows what he's talking about. And
All right, guys. It's already 7 p.m. Let's get kicking. So if you're just joining us for the first time, all right, we're just waiting for you guys. You were the exact person we're waiting for. And I want to say a big welcome to you, all of you in the chat today. Now, if you're just joining us, please just go ahead and go to the chat, introduce yourself, your name, where you're calling from, and what you do. A handful of people have already introduced themselves. And like I said earlier, the reason why I need you to introduce yourself is simply because as a teacher, it's always good for you to know your students, because if you don't have an idea who your student is, there is no way you can effectively communicate and pass the information that you want to pass to the people that you want to pass the information to. So that's the reason why I encourage you. Later in tonight's class, I'm going to also introduce myself just like you guys have done. But obviously, I want you guys to introduce yourself first so that I can take this webinar to the next level. So, thank you guys for introducing yourself. Collins, Bethel, Lillian, Castro, Eunice, Bright, Eufere, Treasure, Robinson, Rabiu, Tolani, Naim, Maruf, so many other people in the chat today. I might not be able to call everybody's names, but I hope you understand, because there's only so much I can do as a normal human being. So let's get started. I'm going to be sharing my screen now, and immediately you can see my screen. Just go ahead and type screen in the chat. Once you can see my screen and you can hear me, just go ahead and type what? In fact, no, don't type screen, just type number 1 in the chat. Just type 1 in the chat. If you can see my screen, just go ahead and type 1 in the chat. If you can see my screen very, very clearly, just type 1 in the chat. If you can see my screen very clearly, just type 1 in the chat. And I know you can hear me, because if you could not hear me, you won't be typing 1 in the chat. So I'm very sure that you can also hear me. So boom, guys, we're going to be starting right now. So for those of you who cannot see my screen very clearly, because I know some of you can see my screen, but you might not be able to see it as clearly as you want to see it, okay? So just take these 3 steps that I'm showing right now on your screen. By the by the top right of how you're watching this video, just tap on the video, and you're going to see a settings icon is going to appear. All right, you're going to see a settings icon is going to appear. Now, I want you to click on that settings icon, and some options is going to come up. Now, you're going to see quality, and if it's showing 240p, you don't want that. Okay, you want it to show at least 480p or 720p. So you just go ahead and click on it and click on higher picture quality, then select 720. And if you do that, you'll be good to go. If you do that, you'll be 100% good to go. So just as promised, today I'm going to be teaching you the new way to make your first $500 in 1 week, partnering with companies abroad, starting from zero. Now, the most unique thing about this business is that you don't need any certificate, because I know some of you might have heard that, oh, we're going to be partnering with companies. They might ask me, okay, what's my degree? Am I in secondary school? Am I in university? Have I finished master's? Have I done PhD? No, you don't need any of all those things, okay? You just need you don't need any certificate. You don't need any education required for this, and you don't even need to pay any of these companies to sign up with them or to partner with them and provide value for them so that these companies can pay you. Now, one of the reasons why I'm so particular about this particular business is because it has totally changed my life. Now, by the left of your screen, you see me in 2020 when I was a struggling young boy. I was trying my best to find a way to make money online. Not until I stumbled on this opportunity called CPA that I'm about to expose to you right now, that my life totally changed. And you can see me, I was just 21 here. I look a bit younger. I'm older now, of course. And I made my first trip to Dubai just because of this business. And if my life can change, this business can totally change your life. I'm telling you 100%, it can totally change your life. But the truth is that for you to make $500 from this business, it only takes you the 3 steps I'm going to be showing you in tonight's class. That's why I want you to pay serious attention to these 3 steps I'm going to be showing you. And also, it's going to take you the right guidance, because there's one thing to know something, and it's another thing to know how to do something. You can see that there are 2 different things. I can tell you, if you want to be rich, be disciplined. But if I don't tell you how you can be disciplined to make you money, all right, you won't get there. So be disciplined is a step, but how to be disciplined is guidance. So that's the difference between steps and guidance. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to make sure that you would have discovered how I went from running an online business in a flooded apartment to becoming a multi-millionaire at just the age of 21. But all these things didn't just happen as miracle. In fact, I had to suffer for 14 years before I finally found all this. And you get to know more about this as we proceed in the webinar. I'm telling you for a fact that if you follow my step-by-step method that I'm going to be sharing in tonight's webinar, I'm guaranteeing you 100%. There's nobody else that's going to give you 100% apart from me. So I'm guaranteeing you 100% that you will not only be making $500 in 1 week, you also be making more than that. You'll be making above $500 every single week of your life. And I also have something very, very special for you at the end of this webinar that will help you make more money than you can ever imagine. Because all you need to be successful in this business, I know you might be thinking now and say, okay, Praise, okay, how can I be successful in this business? What exactly are things I might need? You just need your phone. That's the one you're using to watch this particular webinar right now, and about 2 hours in a day. You just need your phone. That's the one you're using right now to watch this video. That's all you need. And about 2 hours in a day. And I know you have 2 hours in a day because obviously for you to join this webinar, it means you've been able to squeeze out small time and make and you know, to attend this webinar. So that small time that you squeeze is the only thing you need for you to invest in this business and for you to understand this business and for you to start progressing with this business. And obviously with my guidance and with my knowledge, like I told you, it's still very, very important that you have that as well. So now, I know some of you might have seen the videos that were posted, you know, how so many lives have been changed. In fact, I've taught over 3,000 people this business and it has changed. It has made a lot of millionaires. Last year alone, I made around like 84 people to become millionaires, and it's just so many people are making a lot of money, enough money to, you know, enjoy themselves every month. And you might not be thinking that, okay, this thing is something I can put 100K to put 200K. No, this is nothing like that. I'm not going to introduce you to any stupid get rich quick scheme that is going to promise you money. No, what you'll be learning the skills that can help you offer your skill to these companies, and these companies are going to pay you. This is not 100K to get 200K. If that's what you're here for, you can even go ahead and leave the webinar right now. What I think I want to do in tonight's class is that I want to impact you with the knowledge of CPA marketing so that you can earn huge amount of dollars for yourself, which can help you become financially independent and comfortable in the next 1 week, even if you've tried everything and failed. And I'm telling you that even if you've tried everything and failed, this one is going to be an exception. Like I said, you don't need any qualification, you don't need any certificate, nothing. All right. And what I simply want to do is that I want to help you break from the strongholds of poverty. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to do that by giving you the knowledge that can help you make thousands and thousands of dollars every single month. And one of my biggest inspirations for teaching like this is because the Bible says something. There's this book I've been reading. It says Bible secrets. It says business secrets from the Bible. And in this book, they say something. My people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. All right, because obviously the Bible is my guiding path. I love to follow the Bible so much. There's so much wisdom. Even if you're a Muslim, in fact, the Quran and the Bible is literally almost the same thing. They are business principles that you can learn in all these holy books, and you make a lot of money for yourself. So the Bible says, my people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. Now, what that means is that even if you are a faithful follower of God and you don't have the knowledge that can help you make wealth, you will still suffer, because God has given us the ability to make choices. So if you become poor today, it is not God's fault. You have chosen to be poor. Whenever you decide that you want to start a business, that means you have given God something to bless. If you're only praying, God doesn't have anything to bless. All right. And now I want you to listen carefully, because I know this is where some of you might be getting everything wrong. Now listen very, very carefully. This particular class you're in is only for serious-minded people who are ready to build a legitimate business online that will help them escape poverty and change their story. So if this is not you, you can go ahead and leave at this point, because I'm looking for people who are ready to escape poverty and change their story, because I know how hard it is. I know how hard the world can be. And I need people who are ready to change their story, just like it changed my story, and the hundreds of people just like you that I've mentored in over 13 countries around the world. I'm talking of people like Chukwudia, who went from squatting to getting a new apartment for himself because of this business. And how was he able to get a new apartment for himself? He was able to use these CPA marketing methods and made around $6,000, which is even more than 6 million right now, to get himself an apartment. So just imagine what this business can do for you. I'm talking of Gift Christopher here, who was once a WhatsApp vendor. She will post her pictures on WhatsApp, buy my product, buy my product. Nobody's going to buy. She was hardly even making 20,000 naira every single month for herself. But she started this business, and in just 9 days, with the guidance I gave her, she went from a fabric seller who was making just less than 20,000 every single month to making 100K every single week. All right, making 100K every single week. And you can see, she says, it was no small trenches I was. And I say, I miss if I can't repeat it, I told her, you don't suffer. Because there are actually people that are suffering and they don't have this knowledge that can totally change your life. I'm talking about Bolaji here, who went from losing in Bet Nigeria and Sporty Bet to making over 500,000 naira monthly. See, the reason why most young Nigerian youths go ahead and put so much effort in betting and all this is because they actually have passion to change their lives. But they don't have the right vehicle. They don't have the right business model. They don't have the right method that they can invest in that can help them improve their lives. And that was the problem with Bolaji here, because he tried so many things. He did e-commerce, he did info products, he did MLM, he did sell, he did betting, he did freelance, he did email, everything. But none of them worked apart from this business. And that just shows you how simple and easy this business you're about to learn is. So if you're the kind of person that you have lost all your money in Bet Nigeria, no, rethink again, because now I'm about to change your story. I'm talking of Tino Bole here, who did this business while he was running his project in school and became a millionaire student. How does that sound? for you to be a student and for you to become a millionaire is just crazy and sweet. I'm telling you from experience that in my 300 level, I became the faculty president of my school. I was the only president that drove a car while I was in school. The same thing happened to Dean here, who was running his project and doing this business and was able to make over $2,000. Now, for context, let me help you understand something. If you are able to do a business as a chemical engineering student and still able to make $2,000 while you're running your project, that just simply tells you that this business is a business that doesn't take a lot of your time. And it's telling you that if you take this business seriously, you can literally turn your story. Now, I don't know if you're that kind of person where you have ever thought and say, okay, one day I want to leave this country. One day I want to change my life for the better. See, let me tell you for a fact, okay? This business has helped me help people to raise enough money to relocate and leave Nigeria. This guy here, his name is Emmanuel. He was able to raise enough money to relocate to the UK. Look at what he said here. He says, CPA money has made it possible for me to relocate to the UK. It's now time to catch bigger fishes. What are those dreams that you have thought about in your head? Whatever it is that's in your mind, money is something that can make it come to reality. And CPA is one of the best vehicles you can use to achieve that dream. I remember one guy that used to message me, he tell me, oh, he doesn't have a job, very elderly man. And he told me that, okay, his wife has always been complaining that every single time he cannot, like his salary is never enough and all that he should go and find something else to do. So he messaged me the other day and I told him that, okay, let's go ahead, let's try this CPA thing for you. Despite the fact that you're like your 40s and all that. But I believe that if you have the passion, if you have the strength, I'm very sure that you can do this. Since this doesn't even take a lot of your time. And lo and behold, Raj Baba here, that's the guy I'm talking about. He works with MTN. And you know what it means to work with MTN customer support? You don't have a lot of time. There's so many things that is going on. But he started the CPA business just to hustle for his wife and kids, just like I told you earlier. And he went from ordinary salary earner to making 3 times his salary from home. It's just so crazy. And because of this business, he took his first international flight to Dubai. You can see, you know he's an old man with the way he's holding his phone like this and doing like this. You know he's an old man. You understand what I'm saying? So there's so many realities that can happen when you enter into this business. And before we go deeper, I want to tell you something. Now, this is not even part of this class, but something just occurred to me immediately, and I just feel that, okay, let me just tell you, because what I'm about to tell you is very, very peculiar to the situation that we're having ourselves right now, as regards the world, as regards the country, and as regards everything that's happening. Now, first and foremost, I want to tell you very fast that there are only 2 things that can guarantee your success in life. Number 1 is you, and number 2 is your environment. If you decide today that you want to become a better version of yourself, if you decide today that you want to change your life, you decide today that you want to be the person that changes your family history, if you decide today that you want to be that person in your family that acts and brings generational wealth into the family, the only person that can stop you from achieving that dream is you. And I'm very sure that you have already crossed that hurdle by you coming into this webinar. The second hurdle that you might have to cross is for you to take the necessary action in order for your life to change. Now, the second thing that can hinder your dreams and the second thing that can stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in life is your environment. Now, when I'm talking about your environment, I'm not talking about the trees, the sun, the land, the moon. I'm not talking about any of those things. I'm talking of 2 types of environment, your mental environment and your physical environment, which includes people that are around you. Now, let's not even talk about the mental environment. Let's talk about your physical environment. Your physical environment are people around you, which includes your friends, your family, and people you love. I'm telling you for free today that your friends, your family, and people you love are some of the people who are going to make it very difficult for you to make money. Ask me why. Now, the reason why is simply because most people do not believe what they have never achieved. So if you're coming from the kind of place I came from, where everybody lived on a salary, where everybody was struggling, where everybody was in a state where they never made a lot of money, and you share an idea like this, like CPA marketing to them and tell them that, okay, you can possibly make $1 million online, they will always tell you no. So what I simply do when I was very young was that to safeguard my mental environment, because what happens in your physical affects your mental. To safeguard my mental environment, what I simply did was that whenever I encounter opportunities like this, if it's something that I need to pay for, if it's something that I need to hustle, if it's something I need to grind, if it's something I need to invest my time, I never tell anybody about it. I just tell only those people who believe. That's why till today, my first trip to Dubai, my auntie did not know. I lost my mom when I was very young. I'll tell you more about that in today's webinar. So I lived with my auntie all my life. I traveled to Dubai, my auntie did not have any idea. Just because I understood that principle. Secondly, your mental environment. The fact that you are not living a particular location does not mean that your mind cannot leave that location. You need to program your mind in a state that it starts to make money even before you start making money, because everything that you see physically started from the mind. The phone you're using to watch this webinar right now started from somebody's idea. If you want to make money online, you need to be able to think about it. You need to be able to forward think and understand that, okay, money is for me. Because the reason why some people never make a lot of money is because they don't even believe that they can ever make a lot of money. And that's where your mental environment comes in. The kind of things you watch on social media, the kind of people you follow, these things make up your mental environment. That's why you need to take every single action to make sure that in whatever you do, all right, every action you take against poverty, you need to take it seriously. Any move you take against poverty, you need to take it seriously. Now, if you believe that you're going to take every move seriously against poverty, go ahead and type in the chat, I will make that move. Type in the chat, I will make that move. If I put in your name, I, Victor, will make that move. I, Elijah, will make that move. I, Israel, will make that move. Because you see, everything that you're doing in life, you have to program it first in your mind. You have to proclaim it. See, if you go to the church or you go to the mosque, whenever your pastor wants to bless you, you notice that your pastor will come and tell you something, and he will ask you, what is your name? You say your name is Victor. You'll be like, say after me, Victor, then he will prophesy. So go ahead and type in the chat, I, Emmanuel, will make that move. I, Victor, will make that move. I, Chinedu, will make that move. I, Priscilla, will make that move. It is too important. Because I just have to clear and make you understand some fundamental principles about wealth. Like I said, if you don't know these things, everything I'm going to be saying in tonight's webinar is just going to go for waste. All right. All right. Now, there's also another thing I want to tell you. All right. Now, despite the fact that I'm putting so much effort to reach out to as many people as possible, to change the lives of so many people, there are people who are running about making life difficult for me. So please and please, I want to beg you that I will never send you a message first. I will never ever come to your DM and try to entice you with any opportunity. I would never come and tell you things that are too good to be true. It's because I love you and I want the best for you that you see me coming out publicly to say things like this. Some people are usually afraid to come out and tell you that, oh, there's nobody pretending to be me. So don't respond to anybody pretending to be me. If you're trying to message me on social media, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, make sure that it is a verified account, because all my accounts are verified across all social media. All right? So please, I love you and I want the best for you, and I need you to fight with me, because I cannot do this alone. If you find somebody pretending to be me, please just send a message to one of my verified accounts so that I can report those accounts, because I'm tired of putting out my work out there, trying to help people, and somebody's coming from one place in Benin City or one place in Osun State or anywhere around the world to make sure that, so one place in Pakistan to make sure that my work is spoiled. So I cannot do this alone. So if you're with me, please and please, I want you to type, I am with you, because I love you and I want the best for you. That's why I'm trying as much as possible to raise as many awareness as possible so that, we can reduce this thing together. So just, if you're with me, go ahead and type in the chat, I am with you, because I cannot do this without you. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Do you know what it means that a lot of people are with you on a particular mission? I'm so happy, guys. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Okay, thank you, guys. Keep it coming, man. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Okay. All right. So let's begin with a small check-in real quick, just like I have on the screen. Let's begin with a small check-in. So I want to ask a question that is very, very important to the success of this particular class. So how many people can you identify, or let me just say, who can you identify on your screen and what do they do for a living? So who can you identify on your screen and what do they do for a living? Just go ahead and use the chat. Let me see. Who can you identify on your screen and what do they do for a living? Okay, somebody says all of them. Q Tabiola is a skit maker. Okay, they are all content creators. Okay, Sabinus is a content creator. Okay, Shaggy is, in fact, let's make it more interesting. Who is the best? Now that we know they are content creators, you've already typed that they are skit makers, you've typed that they are comedians and all that. So who is the best among them? Let's see. Who is the best among them? Put in your votes in the chat. Put in your votes in the chat. Who is the best among them? Okay, Sabinus, MC Lively, Sabinwa. We have a lot of Sabinus fans here. Oh. Sabinus is the best, okay? All right. This is getting interesting. The battle is getting hotter. Battle is getting hot in the comments. Okay, Sabinus is really winning the war. Interesting. All right. So I want you guys to keep all these people in mind because you might be wondering why I'm asking all these questions. Now, the reason why I want you to keep all these people in mind is because they all have something to do with this CPA business I'm about to expose to you. And if you want to know what it is, I need you to make sure that you stay till the end of this class, till the last minute, okay? And since I've already met you, I told you earlier that I'm also going to introduce myself. So please and please, with your own permission, I want to simply introduce myself real quick. So my name is Praise Akinlami, and I started business about 2 years ago. And in this short amount of time, I've been able to start about 3 successful businesses, transacting over 200,000, which is around 130 million in this period, $200,000 rather. And I've mentored hundreds of students that now make at least $2,000 every single month for themselves. And that's why I believe God is blessing me, because if you grew up where I grew up, you understand that there's a saying that it says the reward of teachers is in heaven. And you can see, because of all my impact, you can see I was featured in Nigerian Tribune here for helping ordinary people becoming financially stable, and which is my goal. That's the goal of my company. And you can see me looking like a very, very fine, hot young man. So you can also check me out on Twitter. This is my handle, Praise Akinlami, heavily verified and all that. And I'm followed by the likes of Don Jazzy. If you know Don Jazzy now, Don Jazzy is the manager for Mavins. He's the one managing Rema. He's the one managing Arasta and the rest. And he's following me on Twitter. And the reason why he's following me on Twitter is because over the last 3 years, I've been able to make a very sustainable impact that has made Don Jazzy to notice me, and not just that, follow me on Twitter. I'm also followed by the likes of Aproko Doctor because of some of the good content I've been able to put out to help as many people as possible. So I also encourage you that after this class, you can go ahead and shoot me a follow on Twitter if you want to learn more, about me and learn more about this CPA business. And I'm not the kind of person that I just come and teach you something in the webinar and not do it. No, I will never ever do that in my life. I'm very, very practical, and I teach what I do. And so this is just me talking to one of my partners, because remember, you're here to learn how to partner with companies and get them to pay you a lot of money as their partners. And this was where I was making a withdrawal of about $1,300. In fact, let me even show you the video of when I made that particular withdrawal. Now, just listen.
So guys, today I'll be withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them, actually, I have a lot of them. So this is a new one I just opened, and I think I made this in about 2 weeks or thereabout. So you can see here, it says, you see my name, Praise Akinlami, and you can see this is my email address. And I can just, scroll down, and you can see here, it says 1,300. You can see here, it says affiliate commission. Okay, so once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. You can actually withdraw my crypto wallet, and this is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing.
So you can see how I'm just chilled. I'm just on my pajamas, just wearing my shirt. Sun is just frying my face, and I'm just chilling, enjoying myself, and with my pajamas and my singlet. And that just shows you that literally from home you can make a lot of money from this business. But I played that video to show you that I teach what I do. Okay, and these are some of the dollars I've earned so far. You can see here it says $461,000, and this is a partner account where me and my colleagues, we came together. Obviously there's bond when you can achieve more when you partner with somebody or when you're moving in accordance with somebody. And this is how much we made about $461,000 collectively. All right, and I'm not showing you this so that you think that oh my God, this thing is more. No, I'm showing you this so that you will not limit your belief. Remember, I told you that is what is in your brain that is going to become reality. It's what you believe in your head, what you've seen that is possible, that you can most likely targets to achieve. So I'm showing you that it is possible to make this amount of money from CPA, so that you not say that, okay, because I'm teaching you how to make $500 from CPA, you now decide that, oh no, I can't make 1,000, I can't make 2,000. No, the limit is literally boundless. This money that you're seeing here is around 461 million, and it's life-changing money. Like, it totally changed your life. And these are some of my small wins, by the way. These are like some of the accounts I just used to eat. These are $1,300, $1,100, and just like that. And one of the amazing thing about this business is that it didn't just give me money alone. All right, it didn't just give me money alone. It made me think that money could not buy. I became the faculty president of my school. I was well respected. All right, it made me faculty president of my school. I was well respected. Because of this business, I was able to travel to Dubai at just 21. I didn't even tell any of my family, because I know that they will not even believe me. All right, so I traveled. It was when I traveled, I started sending them all those pictures. They say, how are you doing it? That's when I started explaining. Me, I'm a person that I'll do the work first. I'll have evidence before I'll now come and be telling people about it. That's how I do my thing. And I bought my first Mercedes Benz. It was this Mercedes Benz that cast me in my family. Because when I was making money, I was very, very prudent. I don't like to show off. I don't like to put my things out there. But when I bought this car like this, there was no way. But it's a good blessing, to be honest. It's a good problem. All right, it's a better problem than not even having a car at all. So you can see that this business bought me my first car, and because of this, now I was now even able to affect my family members. I was able to open a business for my dad, and I'll tell you why I did that later in tonight's class. Because this business literally opened the door to my family to even explore other opportunities. So I don't know why you want to learn this skill today, but for me, it was because of my family. It was because of the things I want and the dreams that I have to achieve. And there's the kind of money that you will get, man, that will start opening doors, and you will start meeting people who are above your level. I'm talking about people like Akin Alabi here, who is the owner and founder of NairaBet, a multi-billionaire businessman, and also the author of Small Business Money, a member of the House of Reps. You can imagine a member of the House of Reps. Look at the way me and him were just standing side by side and discussing. It was a strategy session that we had in Lagos. And one of the reasons why I love this guy so much is because there was a year whereby, I think in 2018, this guy went ahead and gave out 5.2 million to 52 youths. Those are the kind of people that I like to associate with, people who are passionate about the growth of ordinary people. Because this particular guy that I see here now, that is now a big man, a billionaire, all right, he has had his own fair share of Sakpa. But God elevated him, and he's using what he knows, he's using his skills, his materials, he's using his tools to empower other people. And that's the same mission that I am on. And that's why I love this man so much. You can get this book if you want to as well. And this business I'm teaching you now, it's you guys are not the first set of people I'm teaching. In fact, I have international students, like in Dubai now. When I travel to Dubai, people came to me to come and teach them how to make this money. Because if you leave this country without a skill, I'm telling you, your suffer will never be heard of. See, forget all those things that I have seen that people in the UK are posting on social media. They are really suffering. No? They are suffering. And if you're in the UK, you're watching this, this is an opportunity for you to learn a skill that can help you earn in dollars even while you're there. Because that's the reason why these guys in Dubai are coming to me to teach them this business that can literally change their lives. They're tired of working all those stupid jobs that you see in the UK. Why will you travel out and go and be cleaning old people's shit? What's the meaning of that? When you can take that exact same time and learn a business like this and make a lot of money for yourself. And people that literally even had nothing, they came under my mentorship, they learned this business and upgraded their lives from poverty to good life. A good example is Promise Pounds here, who made over 200,000 in his first 3 weeks from CPA. There was a time in my life whereby I had never ever seen 200,000 naira cash. I had never seen it. The first day my dad brought 200,000 naira cash to the house, that was all the salary. And only God knows why he brought it. But that was the first day I saw it cash. But I have so much cash now. But I don't want to brag. I don't like to brag. There's Balaji here, the one you saw earlier, who now bought a car for himself, worth over 6 million using the money. And this guy was once a Bet Niger guy, doing Bet Niger, doing sports, doing all these things. But now he has made a lot of money for himself and he can chill. This Sani Sharif here, who compares that CPA changed his life and he can now buy a lot of things for himself. Now, if you look at the left of your screen now, look at what he said. He said, boss, make I no lie you. This CPA don't change my life. Do you know what it means for somebody to come out and say, let me not lie again? He has been lying to himself that, oh, I don't want to admit. But he came out and said, oh, boss, make I no lie you. This CPA don't change my life. He said, I'm still setting up my workspace, don't post it, blah, blah, blah. I ordered a new system and some other stuff. So this guy literally moved from being an Abe Kuta boy with almost no future. There was this day I was traveling to Kogi State and I saw some children. I said, what are the odds that these children will ever make it in life? What are the odds that these children will ever come across an information that is going to change their life? Because the difference between the rich and the poor is one thing line they call information. Like Wasabi said, info, Leon Fifo. If you don't understand Yoruba, it means that it is information that we use to fly. So if you're lucky to have an information like this that can totally change your life, please don't play with it. Like I said, anything you're doing against poverty, you need to take it very, very seriously. There's Queen here who is a nurse. She made around 1,950 last with CPA, and there's also so many people. And you might think that me or some of the people I've taught are lucky, but the truth is that a lot of us are not special. That's why, because the reason is that I'm probably like you, and that's why I want to take your permission to tell my story. Because if I don't tell my story, you won't know where I'm coming from, and it will be very, very hard for me and you to gravitate at the same level. So please allow me to just tell my story in the next 5 minutes. So I was born in a normal Nigerian home, just like every one of you, and my family just had enough to keep us alive. But everything changed when my mom passed in 2006. If you have your mother and your father together, living together happily, you are blessed. You don't know the blessing that you have. Because my mom was the financial head of my family. I was just 7 years old then, and she passed. My dad struggled so much. He struggled. See, I've never cried like I cried on this day. I can never forget 23rd December, 2 days before Christmas. I cried so much. 2 days before Christmas. And because of all these things, and my dad was now so busy with work, I was now forced to live with her. I told you earlier that I lived my life with my auntie and all that. And he couldn't spend any time with me. So I was forced to live with other people. And I struggled. I tried my best, everything. 2015, JAMB came. I wrote, I did not get admission. I said, That's why, see, when I look at myself today, I'm telling you that school, all right, school is not a requirement of whether you're going to become rich or not. Except maybe you want to follow a career path. But it's not, even if you follow a career path, if you are standing in that career path, if you have the information that can move you, you will move. So if you're here today and you feel that, oh, you're not doing well in school, blah, blah, and all those things don't matter. One information can totally change your life. Because of all these challenges I was facing, my father was now even forced to retire. He already spent 5 years. He worked for the government. Because of how small the salary was, he could not even boast of anything. He had already spent all his money taking care of us, trying to raise his children. And by this time, I was just entering university. I was thinking, how will I even pay my school fees? So to even make it worse, my dad fell sick. He had partial stroke. And I asked the doctor, I said, what's the reason of this partial stroke? He said, Omo, if you go through the stress of working 9 to 5 for 35 years, you will understand. So I had to save his life. I said, Omo, what are we going to do? Because obviously, I only have one brother and one sister. And we're almost around the same age bracket. So I said, okay, let me go and start graphic design. Let me go and try to do one or two things. I went on Twitter, I posted, I'm a graphic designer, So I finally got a job on Twitter after like 3 months of searching. The guy said he's going to pay me 26,000 naira every single month. I was doing well, I was enjoying myself, but then Corona now came. Everything, all the price of everything in this world started to go up. Graphic design could not pay my bill anymore. I told myself that I need more income because there are some business in this life that you can never make it with it. It is not a course. There's some business you do right now that you can never be rich doing it. Think about it. And graphic design, sorry if you're a graphic designer here, I'm very sorry, but it's just one of those businesses. Because look at how AI is coming. Look at how technology is advancing. The number one problem with the world right now is technology. That's the number one cause of unemployment. So any business you're doing has to be in line with technology. That's why I like anything sales and marketing, because no matter how far technology goes, sales and marketing will always prevail. So back to my story, I started to look for a job online, blah, blah, and all that. I was suffering. I had to sleep in a flooded apartment. I could not afford rent. I was young. I was broke. I was foolish. I was stupid. I had no idea on where to start. So one day I said, oh, I'm tired of this situation. I need to change my story. So I went online, started to search for opportunities. I checked how to make money as a student, blah, blah, blah. I saw some were good, some were bad. I tried so many things. I lost money in some. I did rollover. I did bet Nigeria. I did all those things. I lost money in a lot of them. And most of them were because nobody was guiding me, because guidance is too important, just like I told you. So in 2020, the breakthrough finally came after I saw an advert on Facebook. I clicked on it. I said, oh, nothing's going to see anything that wants to happen tonight in that particular day, let it happen. Let me just click on this ad and let me see what's going to happen. So that ad was posted by one totally random guy. But this guy was like 1 year older than me, but he was much more successful than me. So I thought about it and I said, okay, what can I offer this guy that will make him teach me? Because I know that rich people don't teach other people just like that. It's either they see that you have a very, very strong passion, or you offer them something in order for them to teach you. So I told him that, okay, since I knew how to do graphic design, let me become a graphic designer for totally free. All right, because I knew that if I was a graphic designer, I'm going to have a very close relationship with him, and that way he's going to teach me, he's going to prioritize me. And I also borrowed money from my brother to get his mentorship. My brother was making small money, he was selling aluminium there. So because I knew that, okay, just information alone cannot take me very far. Sometimes you need guidance, like I told you. It's one thing to know what to do, and it's another thing to know how to do it. Okay. So I followed everything that he taught me and all the advice he gave me. And in 3 months, my story totally changed. The first month I made 260K, the second month I made 400K, next month 500K, the next month 1.7, like 7 million. It was so, like, I did not even believe. I did not believe that I made that money. I don't tell anybody. You know that kind of money that I see on your account, to be like, that was how it was for me. So after that particular period, we made enough money, me and that stranger that I met on the internet, that my helper. I met my helper on the internet. We went to Dubai together. I went for vacation. This is him right here. You can see him with his round head. He's my close friend now. He has moved to Canada. He's now enjoying his life in Canada. And he's still doing this business that we're talking about, and that's what he's doing to eat and feed his family there. All right? And you can see me right here. So you can see that regardless of your current situation or your location, the internet and the right knowledge is going to save you. Now, why am I saying this? Is because one information, I'm just meeting one person that will guide you and is going to give you a financial breakthrough that I've always been looking for forever. And one of the reasons why I believe this so much is because my pastor used to say something. I'm a member of Colonia. He says, money comes from God through men to men. Now, what that means is that if God is going to bless you, God is going to send somebody to minister to you and show you the methods that you can use to create wealth. God is not just going to make. See, have you ever seen a testimony where somebody comes and says, testimony time, I found 1 million under my bed? Never. You have to do something. You have to. That's why I told you earlier. Say that move that you need to make against poverty, you need to take it very seriously. You have to make a move so that God can bless that move that you're making. And above all, I want you to understand that if I could face all these things and still come out victorious, you also can do it, because I believe in you, because I know that I've been through where you are, and I know that you too can also do it. And some of the life-changing lessons you can hear from my story is that certainly that's the price tag, and only those who are willing to pay the price are going to reap the reward. But the truth is that most people don't want to pay the price, but they want the reward, and they normally get shocked at the end of the day. And Jesus even had to die for our sins to be forgiven in order for us to, pay the price. So I'm very, very sure that by now you agree with me that every successful person out there had to make a move in order for them to be rich, because there's always going to be a move for you to make that is going to turn the story in your favor. So the question is, are you willing to make that move? So if you're willing to make that move, go ahead and type in the chat, I, Victor, am willing to make that move. I, Emmanuel, am willing to make that move. I, Chinedu, am willing to make that move. Put in your name like you mean it. I, Idris, am willing to make that move. I, Mohammed, am willing to make that move. Because there is a move, a strategic move that you need to make. In fact, if you went to church today and you want God to bless you, all right, and you don't give God something to bless, it's going to be very, very difficult, because the sacrifice comes before the blessing. Before they made Abraham the father of all nations, he attempted to sacrifice Isaac. The sacrifice comes before the blessing. Before Solomon became the wisest man on earth, he sacrificed 1,000, was it cows? Yeah, 1,000 cows to God. The sacrifice comes before what? The blessing. So you need to make a move that God can bless in order for you to become rich. So if you're willing to make that move today, go ahead and type in the chat, I, put in your name, I'm willing to make that move. I, Elijah, am willing to make that move. Because we're going to be entering into the lessons proper right now. I, Chinedu, am willing to make that move. All right. So I'm going to be very, very transparent, because you already know I'm very, very different from most of the lectures you've been to. My aim for this class is to show you how to earn in dollars with CPA marketing and to partner with companies abroad, and I'm going to give you my best in order for you to get started. But at the end of this class, I'm also going to ask you to enroll into my CPA Dollar Academy, but you don't have to. You're under no pressure to do that. Now, my CPA Dollar Academy is just my fail-proof mentorship for those who are new. So if you're the kind of person that you are new and you always need extra support, extra guidance, please, that's where my CPA mentorship comes in, so that you can help you earn your first $1,000 online in the fastest time possible in the next 10 working days or so without any extra startup capital or any other thing like that. So with that being said, I promise you that I'm going to give you my best, because I know that it has not been easy. You can see what the economy is saying. You can see you can see how everything is. It's totally crazy right now. All right, I'm going to give you my best, and that's why I'm here to help, because I hate to see people struggling and suffering when there are opportunities like CPA flying around and people are missing it. So as I'm giving you my best, I'm also going to ask you to give me your best. So I need you to promise me that you do everything I ask you to do so that this opportunity works for you and so that you can become financially free. So if you promise me that you do everything I ask you to do, if you promise me that you're going to make that move to change your story, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. If you promise that you do everything I ask you to do, you have to make sure that this opportunity works for you, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. All right. I love the responses in the chat. Let's go. Just go ahead and type I promise. If you promise that you're going to make sure you do everything to make sure that you change your life with this business, go ahead and type I promise. I'm very sure this is one of the most interactive classes we've ever been to. Exactly, you find teachers who are willing to exchange words with their students to make sure that information is successfully passed. Because for me to talk is one, and for information to pass is another. So just go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. All right. Okay. So I need you to get a pen and clear all distractions, because this is where it gets interesting. And I need you to make sure you pay serious close attention to every single word that comes out of my mouth. So now let's get to it real quick. We're going to pause the chat for a moment. Now, as a matter of fact, these days, there are a lot of online opportunities. But most people are still poor because they either don't know that these opportunities are there, or they are not properly guided to success and they end up losing their money and losing their time. Now, these opportunities can help you earn good dollars online, even if you stay in the worst part of Nigeria, or all you have is just your phone and no capital at all. And out of the numerous ones I've done, CPA marketing is one of the best ones I can tell you I've done so far. So before I want to talk about how to make money online with CPA marketing or $1 million online with CPA marketing, let's first find out how people actually make legitimate money online. Now, to make money legitimately online, you must give something in order for you to get. That is the standard rule. Now, what I simply mean is that you must offer something to people in exchange for that money. Now, a good example is, as I'm telling you, or as I'm teaching you on this webinar, I might get thirsty. All right? And if I find somebody staying beside me who is selling water, because I'm thirsty, the person can sell this water to me and I'll give the person money in exchange. So you must offer something to people that they need and collect money in return if you want to make money. And that's how money has been made right from the days of Jesus, right from the days of Moses. Because during the time of Jesus Christ, Judas Iscariot literally offered Jesus Christ to the Pharisees and collected money in exchange, 50 pieces of silver. So in tonight's class, what I want to teach you is the CPA skill that you can offer to these companies and make good money for yourself as their partners. That is the mission. I want to give you the CPA skill that you can offer to these companies and make good money for yourself, in exchange. All right. So tonight I'll be explaining how you can make your first $500 in just 3 simple steps, guaranteed. And I'll be using myself as a case study and how I started in 2020 and how I got my own first $500, because I understand your plight, I understand where you're coming from, and I think I know how to communicate with you using my own story. So when I started making money online, just like I just told you earlier, I wanted to start CPA, and I did so many things. I struggled in so many ways, but there were 3 specific steps I followed that literally took me from being a broke guy to being a multi-millionaire at just the age of 23. So it was very, very simple. First and foremost, I had to know about CPA and I had to know how to get CPA deals with those companies. I had to get people to my deals without running any single ad because I was totally broke. And then how to withdraw my money to my account so that I can enjoy my money and flex my money. So the first thing I first had to research was, what exactly is CPA? Like, I thought about, what is this CPA thing that this guy is saying? Now, CPA simply means cost per action or acquisition. So even from this full meaning now, you might have an idea already. It simply means the money you are being paid when somebody takes an action. The money you are being paid when somebody takes an action. So now let me give you a good example of how that works. GT Bank, imagine GT Bank now opens a bank near you and they're looking for customers. All right. You can go, if you have the skill of CPA now, you can go and meet GT Bank and tell them that I can help you acquire customers. All right. And when these customers become, your customers, you're going to pay me. So it's very simple. You meet GT Bank, tell them, okay, I'll help you acquire customers. GT Bank say, okay, let's make a deal. You make a deal with GT Bank. You got to tell your friend, Shegun Alpha, GT Bank is a good bank. GT Bank might be as good as Money Point now, for instance. Money Point is a buzzing bank. It's a bank that is very, very good. Their services are top notch. You can be like, okay, GT Bank, is a very good bank. Use GT Bank. So your friend now goes and deposits money based on your referral or based on your link or based on your what have you. They'll track you somehow. And GT Bank knows that your friend came from you. All right, you have acquired a customer for GT Bank. Now, when that your friend makes a deposit of like 1,000 naira into GT Bank can pay you as high as 2,000 naira. That's 200% of that deposit. So that's the structure of what CPA looks like. And now, if you look at it, you can see that CPA is a type of affiliate marketing, but it's the least known. And why is it the least known? Rich people don't share their secrets. That's just the truth. Because this business can make you so much money, 200% commission. And I'll show you how it is later in tonight's class. So there are different companies that do this CPA model. So there are banks, which means you can partner with a bank, just like I told you. If you remember Cowrywise and PiggyVest, when Cowrywise and PiggyVest started, they said that if somebody opens a Cowrywise account through you, you're gonna get 1,000 naira as bonus. Both of you get 1,000 naira. That's CPA working right there. That's CPA model. So there's also PiggyVest, different companies, even Opay is doing it right now. Because these companies need you to make a lot of money. And I'll tell you how it works. So there are Forex companies who also do CPA. There's OctaFX. I'm very sure you've heard of OctaFX. There's Binance, which is a crypto exchange. There are software companies, Bluehost, betting companies, a lot of them who run this CPA model. Now, I want to even give you a case study so that you understand. Today now, I'm going to show you why they call Sabinus Investor. I'm going to show you why they call what? Sabinus Investor. Now, in your mind, just answer this question in your mind. Have you ever seen Sabinus make a video talking about OctaFX? Yes or no? I believe your answer is yes. Now, Sabinus is a partner with OctaFX, and that's why he's making all those videos. And OctaFX is a Forex trading platform. All right? OctaFX is a Forex trading platform. And obviously now, the reason why he's partnering with OctaFX as a Forex trading platform is because Forex companies are one of the companies that pays the highest type of commission. And you don't even have to be a Forex trader to do that. A good proof is that Sabinus himself, just like you said earlier, he's not a Forex trader. All right, he's not a Forex trader. You say he's a skits maker. You say he's a comedian. None of you said he's a Forex trader. So he's not a Forex trader. You have never ever seen Sabinus talk about anything about Forex, except maybe he's talking about OctaFX. So he partners with OctaFX, and he goes and make a video. He goes and tell people that, oh, OctaFX is a good trading platform, blah, 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 and all that. Obviously, these people are interested in making money. All right, so they go ahead and use his link, or you say use my link or use my referral code Sabinwa222, Sabinwa456. You understand? You go and use the link, and these people now they go ahead and make a deposit into OctaFX. Let's assume that each and every of these people here they make a deposit of, even if it's 2,000 naira. Did you know that OctaFX can pay Sabinus even 2 times their deposit? So much money. Now you see why Sabinus is an investor. You see why he's doing his comedy with his full chest. Because comedy is not the thing that is sponsoring his lifestyle. Okay? It's because he's been able to partner with all these companies. And that's why you see all these guys here that you see on your screen right now, they are all CPA marketers. All of them. Because there is nobody here on your screen that has not made a video talking about OctaFX before. They are all CPA marketers. Do you think it's comedy that is funding their lifestyle? Never. Never. If comedy was that easy, anybody can just open his TikTok, do stupid dance, and make money for himself. But it's not that easy. These people need to use CPA to make money, to make their hustle make sense. Do you understand where I'm coming from right now? So let me even show you some other guys who are doing their CPA, and let me show you proof that they are really promoting these particular companies. Now, if you see now, you can see Sinindoka here. Look at it. See his OctaFX link. You can see here. Look at Kata FA, Machala. You can see his OctaFX link. You can see his partner in 1xBet. I know betting companies are also doing it. You can see MC Lively. You can see his OctaFX link. all these guys are promoting Octa FX and making a lot of money for themselves. So I was thinking, I was wondering, I said, okay, why are these companies willing to pay me 200% commission? Because it was not making any sense to me. So I got to understand that, see that your friend Shegun now that you told about GT Bank, if he goes to GT Bank, let's imagine GT Bank services were as good as Money Point, and he started using their services, and their services were very, very good. Don't you know that Shegun is going to keep on using GT Bank over and over and over and over and over again? So what that simply means that when you get customers for these companies are happy to pay you a lot of money, because most of all these companies are going to become lifelong customers, and these companies can make money from those customers over and over and over again, provided the company services are good. So that's the reason why they are happy to pay you heavily to get customers for them. And they even go an extra mile of bragging about how much that they have paid to their customers. Now, if you look at this company now, it says join the success, more than $250,000 paid, 250 million rather, paid to customers and paid to partners and counting. You can see it says become a partner. They are literally looking for you to become a partner with them. So look at this company now, they say, why partner with us? All right. We can pay you up to $700 per client. I don't know what the exchange rate is today, but let's just imagine that exchange rate is 1,200 or 1,300, but we'll just use 1,200 for reference, because it keeps on going up and going down, so we never know the exact one. If you multiply that by 700, this company here, they are willing to pay 840,000 naira per customer that you get for them, and they are giving you all different reasons. They say, why partner with us? They are giving you amazing bonuses to partner with them. Look, another company here says they are paying over 40 million to their partners, and they're even offering you up to $1,000 CPA when you get customers for them. Obviously, they are going to make their money back. They're going to make their money from all those customers that you get them, because those customers are going to stay. So you can see commissions paid to our partners. So now it's just, and I thought about it and I said, oh, wait, all these things already set for me. It's just left for me to have this CPA skill and partner with this company and make a lot of money for myself, because most of all these companies now, they have budgeted the money that they want to pay to these partners. They budget it every single year for themselves. So I thought about it. I said, okay, why do I even need to start this business now? I thought that this business is very, very easy to do. Because if it was not easy to do, right, you won't see all those celebrities doing it. And you know the funny thing, celebrities are doing it on the low. They will never ever tell you they're in partnership with all those companies, because they're going to make a lot of money. Now, another thing was that the commissions are very, very high compared to any other form of affiliate marketing. Which kind of affiliate marketing will give you 200% commission if it's not CPA? I say, why would I now go and do the one that will give me small commission when I can do the one that can give me big commission? So it only just makes sense. And literally everybody is interested in making money. So your customers are literally everywhere, and you don't even need to convince them. I'll tell you how to do that. And these European companies, they have huge budgets for their partners. So, and they don't need you to pay them to partner with them. You don't need any capital to do these things, and you can literally earn in dollars. You know what it means to earn in dollars? You're earning in the international currency. And you just need your smartphone and about 2 hours in a day to get started, of which you already have. And I thought about it, I said, oh God, if it's just $1,000, I could make every single month. I knew this thing can take my money worries away. So I said, we die here. You get. So the first step you need to take right now is to get a deal with the company, because that was the first step I took. After I now knew what CPA is, just like you already know, the first step is just to get a deal with the company. So there are basically two ways you can get a deal with a company, either by Google search or by recommendation. So personally, I normally recommend to my students, of which you've seen them earlier on, I recommend to my students, give them the best deals. But just by Google search, you can even get the deal by yourself as fast as possible. And obviously now, partnering with a Forex company is the one that pays the highest. That's why I choose to partner with Forex companies. I want to do what Sabinus is doing. I don't want to do that I am overwise. No. As Shaka says, overwise. I want to do what Sabinus is doing. That's why I choose to partner with a Forex company. So if you want to get a deal, it's very, very simple. You can just go to Google and type top CPA Forex deals 2024. Now, what I'm going to show you now is proof that opportunities are right in front of you, but if you don't know something, you don't know it. All right. Now, look at this. I'm going to zoom in on my system so that you can literally see everything clearly. Look at this now. This is just from a Google search, all right? And you can see what this guy says. They say CPA program offering what? $800 per account. $800. Let's calculate what $800 is. Let's say as we're talking now, rate has gone up to what? To 1,300 because that rate, God, $800 times 1,300. All right, that's 1 million naira per customer that you give to them. All right. Now, if you can see that there are different deals. You can see this particular company now, 1,800, 850, different, so many deals that you can get for this company. So if I keep on scrolling down and I go here, I'm going to see a blog where they're going to show me a list of companies that I can partner with. Now you can see yes, Forex Affiliate Program, highest paying, highest what? Paying. So this is a list of different companies, you know, that I can partner with how much they are willing to pay me. Now I want you to look at this guy, this cash retrieval guy. This is a white guy. You can see he's a white guy and he's, you know, he's making money from this thing. You can see that we present the top Forex, you know, affiliate program for 2024. Now this is where I want you to look at. It says rather than invest in Forex, which means that you're not investing in affiliate programs, promote the services of traders in exchange for commission. Remember, it's all about exchange on each transaction. Now this is the part I need you to pay serious attention to. These commissions can stack upwards quickly, and that's one of the reasons why Forex affiliate programs are a great way to build a robust income stream. And that's where you see their Sabinos, their MC Lively, Chala, Machala, and Kiki. That's why you see them, they are doing it because they want to improve their income stream. They want to have multiple income streams, and this is one of the ways to do it. So if you scroll down now and we check now, you can see different, you know, you can see this one, that the one we saw earlier, $800. If you keep on scrolling, you see different companies that you can partner with and how much they are willing to pay you. You can see this $600, this $400, this $300. Different companies with their different offers that are willing to pay you based on what you do for them. You can see this one says $100. You can see this one, all right. This one says $1,700. Wow, this one looks enticing. Okay, let's look at this extras and see if you can get a partner deal with them as fast as possible. So now that we know that the company we want to partner with is Xness, we can just go to Google and type Xness Partners. All right, just go to Google and type Xness Partners. Okay, now you can see right from the Google search that we made, all right, they're already trying to onboard us. All right, they're already trying to make us their partner. So you can see their affiliate program. Let's click here and see what appears. Good. Now this is their official website. You can see their logo. It says Xness Partners, but you can see it says affiliate program. We are the leading industry with scheduled and attractive payout. Drive traffic to Xness, which means get us customers, and I'll give you up to $1,850 per customer. That's on the high side actually, because if you're starting, it might not give you, you know, $1,850 straight, but it'll give you something like 500, 400. That's still a lot of money. You know, I told you guys I'm going to be brutally honest with you. So you might not get this, but at your highest level, you might reach this particular level. Now, if you check it according to our exchange rate, you can see that that's around 2.4 million. But obviously, you might not start with that, but that's a very, very good. This is a very good company that has big potential, that has limitless earning potentials that you can, you know, partner with. So how do you like get started? See where it says start now. Just click on start now. Now it's going to open the registration page. Registration page is very, very easy. It's like the easiest part. You just put in your nickname. You just put in your email. This is my email. You just put in your email. Then you now put in your nickname. You can see email address. All right. You now put in your nickname. You can see that they don't even want to know your name. I told you, no education is required, no qualification, nothing. They don't even want to know your name. They just want to know that you can help them get this customer. Now I'll teach you how to get these customers with zero capital, still in this webinar. So just stay tuned. You put in your nickname, then you now put in your password. All right. Then you choose that you're an individual, because even companies can do this thing. Both individuals and companies can do this thing. So you can see you just choose individual, then you now choose CPA, then you now choose your country. So no matter the country you are in, is always available for you. So if I was in the United Kingdom, I'll put in United Kingdom. I'm going to Canada in the next 30 days. All right. So I have flights for Canada. So once I reach Canada now, I'll just put in Canada. Okay. If, you know, I have friends in Dubai, so I can just put United Arab Emirates. Some of my students in Dubai, you know, when they were signing up, the same thing. If you're in Nigeria, you just go ahead and put Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, you just go ahead and put Ghana. So you can see everything is literally there for you. Then see where it says select traffic source, you just put in social media, because it's only your social media that we're going to be using to get customers. We don't need any website. That's why you see optional. We don't need to add any comments. So the moment you just finish and you just click on I declare I'm not a citizen of the US, then you just click on submit. The only country that this business does not allow is only US, okay? Because US have too many problems. So you just click on what? Submit. So once you click on submit, you're going to get a message that takes you to your affiliate dashboard. So it looks something like this. Let me show you my own so that you see it real life as I'm doing it. Let me show you my own. Let me reload. All right, so I'm going to log in live so that you see it. So I'm going to use my email, Kinlami, and I'm going to log in. Oh, all right, going to log in. So we're logging in and we are in. Wow, it just took me straight to my withdrawal dashboard. So for context, these are some of the withdrawals I've made. This is $1,000, this is $13, this is $1,300. This is my live account, and you can see my full name. You guys should not cry my government name. I don't used to bear this name outside. It's my grandfather's name. So if you go to previous, you'll see some of the other withdrawals. This is 98, this is 84, this is 99, this is 175, 400. Different amounts of money that I've withdrawn from this particular account. So obviously I've withdrawn all my money to use and enjoy myself. Come in, let me click on, because I don't like, they say this money that is in your hand, that is your own. So I don't like to leave money in my account. But that's my withdrawal history that I just showed you right there. And you get an account that looks something like this. You get an account that looks something like this. And boom, once you do that, you can now start promoting for the companies and making so much money for yourself. So that's basically how you can use Google search to get a deal. And you can see how simple and how easy it is. But I'm going to be very honest with you, because I am not a liar, and I don't know how to tell people lies. When you're starting out, you might not get a good deal that will pay you as much as the one that is paying me. Like right now, I'm on 150% commission, which means that if somebody makes a deposit of like 200K, I make 150,000 naira for myself. So I'm on 150% commission, and that's because I have been trusted by these brokers over the year, like these companies over the year. So, but as my student now, I normally recommend to my students, just like I told you, and I have been able to get a special link that I normally give to my students to help them get deals, the exact same deals, because I tell them that I'm working with them, right? I'm working with my students. So they will just give them the same deal, and me and my student will just share, the link, that kind of thing. So if you're my student, you stand a chance to even get that 150%, deal for yourself. So can you see that just with this business, you can earn at least $500 every single month for yourself by just getting just one customer for these companies. A good example of somebody that's really enjoyed this is Bolaji here, who made around who made around $559, dollars, which is around 500K from just 2 customers that he made under my mentorship. So before we begin, I want to ask you a question. Has it been amazing so far? Let me just get you in the chat. If it has been amazing, just go ahead and type amazing in the chat. Type amazing in the chat. If it has been amazing, just go ahead and type amazing in the chat. I love the responses. Thank you, guys. Type amazing in the chat. Type amazing in the chat. So you can see that this CPA business is very easy to start from scratch, and just anyone who really wants to change their life can do this business and get paid in dollars every single month and become a billionaire this particular year. So after I now knew what CPA was, after I knew how to get my deal, the next thing was now to get people to my deal. And I discovered that there are 2 ways you can get people to your deal. So first of all, once you've gotten your deal with these particular companies, you can decide to pay Facebook or pay Instagram to promote your post, all right? To promote your post, to boost posts. Just like the way Sabinus you do now, you do After Effects, you pay Facebook will push the post out there, many people sign up business, that kind of thing. For me now, I was a broke student studying civil engineering in school. How will I be paying Facebook? Paying this share I don't chop finish where I won't go, they pay Facebook. Like I thought about it, I said, no, I can't do that. So I started doing something that is called organic method. Now, what that simply means is that it's just you posting on your status or posting on your Facebook profile, right? Anything you do on your status or your Facebook is you posting. If you make any post today, it's called organic. If you post on TikTok, it's called organic. So I said, why don't I use my WhatsApp and my Facebook? Why don't I use it to make some money for myself so that I can eat? Instead of posting memes, why don't I make millions with this particular Facebook? So I'm going to show you how to do this using the organic method so that I don't have to spend any money on this business. And I'm going to use one of my students as a case study because he didn't spend anything, and he didn't advertise, he didn't do any of those things, and he was able to make a lot of money for himself. And this my student I'm talking about is Dean here that I told you earlier, who made around $2,250 in July without running any single advertising. Now, if you look at the right here, you can see where I was chatting with him. He says, Chief, what's up? He now replied, he says, hi, I did Baba me, how your side now? Happy Sunday. I say, happy Sunday, man. How much have you made using the organic strategy in the last 30 days? So, my boss, I've done $750 this month, too, and it was a slow month. Now, this is the part that bust my head. $750 is the month that was slow for him. If we use our normal fluctuating exchange rates, that's 900K. The month he did not make any money, he made 900K. Then he now said, in July, I made $2,250 with this amount. I'll allow you to do this calculation by yourself. So me, obviously now, based on the kind of cheerful mentor I am, I'm like, your profit is huge, you'll find your boy some, just, for laugh. So back to it, I'm going to show you how Dean Obole did it and how he made this amount of money, even while doing his project in school. So this is how Dean made 2 million plus making simple Facebook posts on Facebook. Because what we're going to be using is Facebook. You can either choose to open a new Facebook account or use the Facebook you already have to do this business. So step 1 is that you open a Facebook account. Then step 2 is that you start to post Forex related posts so that when people see all those posts, they now get interested. Then obviously now you can start adding friends. Then you now offer them something to start talking to them. Then you now offer them something in exchange and for them to use your link. Now, let me show you guys this thing practically so that you can see it. I'm a very, very practical kind of guy. Now, let me go to Dean's Facebook post so that you can see how this thing is. All right. So now this is Dean's Facebook profile. And you see this profile as a profile that looks like just any other Facebook profile that you know. And it is true, it's just a normal Facebook profile. But this profile, what you don't know about it is that it has helped this boy make at least nothing less than 7 to 10 million naira since when he started CPA. And what he just did was that he created this cover photo. Anybody can create this cover photo. It's very, very simple. You can even use your phone and create it. Then he just put in his normal profile picture. His Facebook profile is already set. So that's step 1. Open a Facebook profile and post your profile picture. Step 2 is that you start posting Forex related posts. You start posting what? Forex related posts. Now, how do you get this Forex related post? It's very simple. You can either go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to any of all these platforms and search for Forex group and community, then copy their post and post. But for Dean now, for instance, what Dean did was that he has access to my premium group. Now, on this particular group, I normally go there and I post this post and I make sure that you can easily copy it and post. So this is where Dean got all his own, but you can also get yours on Instagram, get yours on Facebook, anywhere you want to get it from. Then he started to make all those posts. Now, what happens is that when you start to make those posts, people who are interested are going to automatically start reaching out to you. It's just like you now. If you want to start selling brazier, sorry about the example, but if you want to start selling bra on the internet and you automatically start posting bra on your WhatsApp status, okay? People are going to start, bro, you don't sell bra. Are you selling bra now? Are you selling this now? Are you selling that now? It's just the same way. So as we're posting on our Facebook, on our account, people are going to start reaching out to us. So that is just step 2. Then now you just need more friends so that you can make a lot of money. And how do you get those friends? You add friends, okay, so that you can make a lot of money. How do you get those friends? Very simple. Just go and look for big communities, all right, that have Forex traders. So a good example of one that is very big in Nigeria is this Happy Forex Academy, all right? This Happy Forex Academy. Now, if you look at this Happy Forex Academy, on all the posts that he's making, there are people who are liking all these posts. And this guy is a Forex trader, okay? This guy is a Forex trader. So anybody that is liking all these posts are people who are interested in Forex. So all you just have to do is to come here and add these people as your friends. Then you just keep on posting. Now, how do I know that these people are seriously interested in Forex? Some of them have even gone the extra mile to change their money, to change their name and add Forex on top. Look at this guy, Diomo Forex. If you keep on scrolling, you see people who have even gone to change their name to Forex. Look at this guy, that is Forex. So you want to tell me that if you add this guy as a friend, you need to start explaining or convincing him? No, you don't need any of those things. You don't need to convince a girl that she needs a bra. You don't need that. So if you add these people here as your friends and you post, they are going to reach out to you. Then you now offer them something in exchange for them to, to use your broker. So for Forex traders now, they really what? They like signals. Sabinus will say, double your deposit. All those kind of things. They like all those things. They like signals. They like double your deposit. All those kind of things. So for me now and my students, we normally offer them signals. That's what Dean does. And in this group, as a member of this group, Dean now uses this particular group to offer them to his customers in order for them to use his link. So once they use his link, he makes his money, and that's everything. That is all. So as my students now, Dean has also a template that that me personally I created myself, so that you can always get where you can add your customers from organically. That way you don't have to run any ads, you don't have to pay Facebook, you don't have to boost any posts, you don't even have to search for all these places by yourself. And those are some of the things that Dean enjoys. You understand? So you can see that Dean said that his life changed when he started following my teaching, and he got my template that he's using to make a lot of money for himself. Now, this is a snapshot of how people are going to be interested and how people normally rush my students to use their links. Now, if you look at this post, this was me. I made 3 posts, or sorry, this is 4 posts I made. This is just a normal post on my Facebook profile. And look at the amount of people who are reaching out to me. Look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see that it is this exact same post here on this group that I made in that place that made those people to reach out to me. Now, this particular thing has made almost 10 people to be interested from just 5 posts. And I know that if I just get 1 commission from just 1 person, I can make as much as $200 for myself. If you go and check our ever-changing exchange rate, let's assume exchange rate has gone up to 1,400 now. All right, that's 280,000. I might not even need to work again for the month by just because I posted on Facebook. So all you need is just to make simple Facebook posts and follow this teaching I've shown you, and you make money just like Dean. So now you see that you don't need any big capital to start this business for it to work for you. You don't need any website to do this thing. You can see I never ever mentioned any website, but just using only Facebook. You don't have to chase your customers about, because you know exactly where they are. And even if you have a job, you can literally do this on the side as a side hustle and make a lot of money for yourself. And just like Sabinus and those other guys, you don't even have to be a forex trader. I'm not a forex trader. I don't know how to trade. Sabinus doesn't know how to trade. But we're making money from this. And you don't even have to run any adverts, because as a starter, you might not have money to run adverts. That's where I was when I was in school studying engineering. You don't have to spend any money on this business as a starter. And as a member of my academy now, for instance, you have extra help, just like Dean, where you have access to this content, and I'll show you exactly where you can get your customers from. All right? And you can use your current social media now, your current WhatsApp, your current Facebook. You can use to get started as easy as possible. So you can see that this CPA is definitely for you. And if you're the kind of person that you don't even have time, this is perfect for you, because all you just be doing is using your phone to post and to add friends. That's all. And they are going to automatically reach out to you, and they're going to use your link as simple as possible. And you can do it alongside with your job, just like Raj Baba. So you can see that just making simple Facebook posts can make you more money than you can ever imagine with my strategy and with templates I've shown you in tonight's class. So just imagine for a moment that the only thing that this business does for you is that it helps you make $300 to $500 every single month. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yes or yes? Imagine that the only thing that this business does for you is make you $300, $500 every single month. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, this is enough money to take care of your bills, to do a lot of stuff, to buy laptop, to pay your rent, to feed your family, to buy your father's drugs, to buy yourself drugs, to buy so many things that you need to buy. Just imagine that it's only $300, $500 you can make every single month. So after I already knew what CPA was, I already knew how to get my due, I already knew how to get people to my due. The next step was that now I'm making money, I need to withdraw my money into my account. I need to withdraw my what? My dollars. So there are 2 ways you can withdraw money and receive cash into your account. There's the automatic method, which once you just click, it gets into your account straight away, or you can use the manual method. Now, I do not recommend you to use the automatic method, because the brokers or the companies are going to choose the rate that will send you the money in. So now, what you simply want to do is that you want to use a manual method by using a crypto or USDT wallet. And all these things are totally free to open. Binance is free, KuCoin is free, any kind of wallet is free. And one of the things that excited me about this, because most of the business opportunities that you see now, they say in dollars. They will tell you that you need PayPal, you need to open DOM account, you need to open Grade.co, you need to open this. No, you don't need any of that, okay? These companies can literally even send the money into your account directly. But based on the fact that we want it at the highest rate, me and most of my students, we normally use our crypto or USDT wallet. So let me show you some ordinary Nigerians that have made money from this so that you can see the possibility of what it is. Now, this Bolaji here, when he made his first withdrawal, I told you he made around over $500 when he started this business, and this was when he withdrew to his online wallet. His online wallet is called Skrill, and it is free to open. This Segun Oladepo here, one of my students, who made around $2,000 from CPA and withdrew directly into his CPA crypto account. And this is also one of my other students, a lot of them. You can see by the left, it says, "Boss, good afternoon, sir. And our commission I expect like this." Blah. And I say, nice. I say, how much are you expecting? Say $460. So he withdrew. Everything later became like $575. And you can see him withdrawing his money into his account free and fresh. So that you can see that's approximately 405,000 when he sold. That was the rate as at then. Right? So I want to ask you for a moment now. What can $500? That should be around 520K. I'm not sure. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Let me even cancel this rate because only God knows this rate, it fluctuates a lot. So let me just ask you, what can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Go ahead and put in the chat. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? If you can pay your bills, say, oh, you can pay my bills, you can do this, you can do this. Well, I need you to be true to yourself. Remember, I told you that it starts from imagination. You need to know what you want the money for before you now go and look for the money. It is called your why, in case you didn't know. For me, my why was to make sure that I take my dad out of the sick bed, to make sure that I give him a better life, to make sure that I pay my rent, to make sure I pay my school fees. So what can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Just go ahead and put in the chat. Okay, people are saying pay my bills, send to your loved ones, a lot of things, clear debt, all right, pay bills, to plaster your house. I like this guy. Pay, okay, it's a girl or woman rather. So much, a lot, promote your business, clear your debts, so many things. All right. Now, I want to ask you a question. This question is very, very crucial. If you can see yourself making $500 in the next 1 week with this simple skill, I need you to type in the comments, I can make $500 with this skill. If you can see yourself making $500 with this skill, go ahead and type in the comments, I can make $500 with this skill. In fact, put in your name, I, Chinedu, can make $500 with this skill. I, Yusuf, can make $500 with this skill. I, Olamide, can make $500 with this skill. I, Victor, can make $500 with this skill. Because remember I told you guys earlier that anything that you want to achieve in life starts from your mind. You have to be able to first visualize it. You have to be able to first think about it. You have to be able to first actualize it in your head before it becomes reality. You need to be able to proclaim it. So go ahead and type in chat, I, Ayodeji, can make $500 with this skill. I, Steve, I, Victoria, can make $500 with this skill. All right. All right. So far, you agree with me that as promised from the start, I've shown you what CPA is. I've shown you how to get deals with companies, even if you don't have any qualification, even if you don't have any education. You can see that it doesn't require your PhD. It's not asking you for your location. In fact, these companies are not even asking you for your name. All right. All they're asking you for is your nickname. All right. And I've shown you how to get people to your deals, even if you've never ever done this thing before. I told you how my story went. And I've told you how you too can withdraw your first $500 into your account, into your Nigerian bank account without any PayPal or any dollar account. So you see that we've discussed a lot, and I want to even show you more. So do you want more? Go ahead and type in the chat more. If you want more, go ahead and type in the chat, I want more. Because there's so many things I want to keep on discussing. I want to take your permission now to keep on going. Do you want more? Go ahead and type in the chat, I want more. Type in the chat, I want more. Type it, I want more. All right, so much energy, so much energy. Okay, let's go. I love the energy in the chat, guys. It's super, super exciting. All right. So the truth is that I can't even cover everything you need step by step in a 1-hour webinar today, which is why I want you to choose between two options that I'm going to give you tonight's class. Now, option one is that you take what I've shown you and you go and do it on your own. Now, I'm not going to stop you, but remember what happened to me when I started without help or mentorship and how I was struggling. Because if you start without help or mentorship, you might end up like me where I was confused. I didn't know exactly where to start. You might struggle to get good deals because I told you that these companies might not give you deals as good as the one I have. And you might end up like me, how I was frustrated not knowing what to post because I now had all the information I need. I was having information overload. I was overwhelmed. And it took me 5 months before I made a single dime because I had nobody guiding me. Which is why I want you to seriously consider option 2. Now, option 2 is that you enroll into my CPA Dollar Academy platform where I'm going to hold you by the hand and help you to achieve your financial goals to start earning in dollars with CPA. Just like all the guys I've shown you today that have changed your story forever just because of my guidance in the academy. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to do something special for you that will make you thank me forever. So I need you to stay tuned. In a few minutes, I'm going to do something that is going to make you thank me forever. And before you decide to leave, because I know this is the part where the devil is whispering in your ear, oh, leave the meeting. Before you decide to leave, listen to me. Remember why you joined this meeting in the first place. The reason why you paused everything you had to do today to attend this live training is because you're tired of your parents' financial condition and you want to take action to change it. I'm very sure you're tired of being broke just like I was every now and then. You're tired of being disrespected. You're tired of borrowing money from your friends and family. You're tired of being laughed at by the same people that call themselves your friends and your family. And I'm sure they are tired of waking up early every morning, coming back late at night with only peanuts at the end of the day or at the end of the month. These days, so many people's salary cannot even buy 40 liters of fuel. This is the same thing that almost killed my dad because he worked 35 years waking up morning to night. He had a partial stroke, and I don't want that for you. And I know that you are not a quitter. I know you're not a quitter because if you were a quitter, you would have left this meeting with all those guys from the first minute. You came this far because you have faith that this is what is going to make the difference in your life and unlock your financial breakthrough. And this is what is going to help you make enough money to take care of your family, take care of yourself, and you need to make it count. Now, tonight, you have the opportunity to earn an income that is enough to meet up with your bills comfortably, pay your rent, have peace of mind, and spoil yourself and the people you love with good money because love is not just by talk, love is by action. And by the time you have done this business to a particular level, you have enough money to even save and embark on other journey. Just like some of you who said you want to build your business, you want to do this for your mom, you want to do this for your dad, you have enough. Or even if you're that kind of person whereby you're a student, you need to ease the pressure. The pressure is too much for you. You need to ease it for yourself. You want to become a person of respect. They will host family meeting, they will not call you. Even if they call you, it's to come and serve minerals. You want to ease the pressure on yourself. You want to become a better person, a person of respect. If this sounds like what you want, I want to personally invite you into the CPA Dollar Academy with your permission. But first and foremost, I want to tell you why I created the Academy. Now, in 2021, when I started making a lot of money for myself, I didn't like to tell anybody about these opportunities. Like I told you, rich people don't normally share. But there was this particular guy who was from Funab. He was a student. He was always struggling. He didn't have money, all these kind of things. He was always stopping me and say, guy, teach me this thing, teach me this thing, teach me this thing. I don't even know how I got his number. But he enrolled into my academy and his life changed. He now earns around $4,000 every single month. Now, if you look at the right of your screen here, you see where he says, boss, make I no lie you, this CPA don't change my life. Because this boy, I taught him and his life totally changed. So I thought about it. I said, oh, wait, why don't I put this thing out there? Because I'm always thinking of how to impact people. Because I was very, very happy. My own selfish interest in life is to make sure that you come and tell me that it was because of me that your life changed. That's what makes me happy. So I said, okay, why don't I put it out there so that many people can have this particular knowledge? Because I know that there are a lot of people out there like Sunny now who are from Funab or who are students or who are stay-at-home moms or who are looking for extra income and want to be financially free. They're tired of that stronghold of poverty. I said, let me put it out there. So that's how, I started to affect the lives of people like Frank here, who was in tears when he first received his commission. This guy, do you know what it means for somebody to cry? He called me, he said, CPA is real. I received my first commission, $150. In just a few days. There's Mr. Honest here who showered me with blessing after I made his first $200 from CPA under my mentorship. Now look at what he says. He says, CPA or nothing. Akilami praise, thank you so much for this opportunity. I've always believed in the process and I've gotten my first alert from CPA. But all go finish for your head. That's why I'm telling you that God is going to continue blessing me because there are people who are out there praying for me. The strongest type of prayer is prayer of intercession, where somebody prays for you. There's Miracle here, who is a youth corps member. She never ever believed that she could make anything. Look at what she said. Say, I've never done this business before, but from yesterday I made $250. This morning I don't blow. So you might even be this kind of person where you are a youth corper. You don't know what next to do for your life. This is the next step you need to take. There's Gredo here, $150 he made from the academy. Shegun Oladepo here, who made so much money because I downloaded my brain into his brain via the academy platform. And I want to tell you something, that this business, all right, this particular academy or this particular platform is for a few set of people who are ready to use the very specific, simple, step-by-step instructions with their phone to earn their first $500 in the next 1 week or so. Now, I want to let you know that this is not a course. The academy is an education and mentoring platform designed to take you from where you are to where you'll be financially free, with all the guidance, the tools, the templates that you can easily copy and paste your way to success. It is not a course, it is an education and mentoring platform designed to take you from where you are now to where you're financially free through CPA, with all the guidance and mentorship and tools and templates you can easily copy and paste. The way success can be learned. Nobody is born successful. Success can be, even if you're the child of a king, the king has to teach his son how to become a successful king. So success is learned. So that's why we have this platform, this academy platform, to teach you and to take you from where you are to where you'll be financially free, with the guidance and everything in the academy. So here is what you get when you join the academy today. Now, remember I told you earlier that for you to be successful in CPA, you just need to do the 3 steps I did very, very well without making any mistakes. So step 1 is you need to get all the deals and understand how CPA works. You need to get put your deals for free without paying anything, and you need to withdraw your money into your account so that you can flex your money, obviously. And the academy, that's what we specialize in. We specialize in showing you all these things without making any mistakes so that you can make money as fast as possible. So the first thing you get when you join the academy is 3 months mentorship in the CPA Academy platform and the CPA Quick Setup Bible. Now, here, this is where I'm going to show you how to get started step by step with CPA between 4 to 10 days so that you understand everything about CPA and you'll now be able to get deals for yourself. I'll also be showing you how to set up your Facebook account in just a few minutes so that you can start using it to make good cash for yourself. Now, this is because I want you to make your first cash as fast as possible so that you can grow fast. And even if you've never done this business before, even if you're an introvert, that's where you need this particular thing, because as an introvert, you might not be able to put yourself out there so much. But with this particular part of the platform, it's very, very easy for you to get started as easy as possible. Now, somebody who has really enjoyed this is Bolaji here, who in just a matter of 11 days made around $730 only when he started implementing what he learned from this particular program. Now, number 2 is that you get access to my CPA deals in the academy that can pay you as much as 150% commission. Now, with this, you do not have to look for anything. I told you that I've already messaged these companies. I've already told them that I have students I'm working with. So if you join the academy today, in video 4, there's a link where you can click on. And once you click on that link, you get the exact same deal that I have. So that way, you don't even have to start from 20%, 30%, 40%. No, you skip all those processes and you get a deal that gives you 150% commission straight up. Now, you also get 3 months access to my Signal Room. Now, this Signal Room, in case you're wondering, is where Dean that you see, he normally gets his content to post on his Facebook. So that way he doesn't have to look for anything. He doesn't have to go to Instagram or go to any of all those platforms to go and start looking for content. No. And this particular group is a group where I normally even post signals. So when people start showing interest, to becoming to using your link, you can offer that group in order for them to use your link faster. Other people that you see on that group, they paid 70,000 every single month to be on that group, but you're going to get it for free. You get where you can get the exact post you get to post. You can offer it to your new customers in order for them to sign up to your broker as simple and as sweet as possible. Now, this is even one of my most amazing products, and I feel it's something that it's a must get if you really want to make money fast with this business. Now, this is what I call the $30,000 offer template. Now, this is where you get to copy and paste all my strategies, all my scripts. If you don't know how to talk, this is what you just copy the one I've said before, and you literally get people begging you to use your link. You can also get a list of where to add your customers. I normally refresh this list every single month. So you don't even need to search for customers anymore by yourself. This is the templates that I talked about that Dean used, and it helped him make a lot of money while he was in school. Because if you're in school now, you might need to save time as much as possible. So this thing is going to be a big time saver for you. All right. Now, number 5 is that this. I almost forgot gifts. This is what gifts used to make $95 in 9 days. She was only that fast because she had what she can copy and paste. Now, number 5 is that you get organic traffic 2.0 teaching. What I've taught you, the advanced, where I'm going to show you how to attract people to your deals without convincing them. Help you get as much people to your deals as possible without running any single advert or spending any extra money or convincing anybody. Now, this is going to be great for you if you're just starting out or you've never ever done marketing before, or you don't even like talking to people. This is what is going to really, really advance everything for you. That's what Dean used to make $1,890 just recently for himself. Now, you also get the CPA weekly and coaching call. I told you this is a platform, not a course. If it was a course, you might not get coaching call or any of these support group, but we have this because this is a platform, education and mentoring platform. I don't want to ever leave you. That's why we have the weekly coaching call. Every single Monday, we meet and you get to ask me questions. You get to ask other guys. You meet Dean, you meet Gift, you meet Balaji, everybody in the platform, and you get to leverage on the community. You get personalized guidance from me and what? Future updates. I feel that's the most important one because the world keeps on changing. You need to constantly be updated. So every single week, I'll come on live like this, just like I'm talking to you, and I'll make sure that I teach you something new so that you can progress as fast as possible in this business. This is a snapshot of some of us doing some of our coaching calls, and you can see I'm just usually chilling and enjoying with my students and all that. So all this that I've showed you is easily worth over 400K, but there's more. Now, earlier on, I told you that I'm going to give you extra bonuses that is going to make you make an extra $500. So this is what I call the extra $500 bonus. Now, these 5 bonuses I'm about to reveal to you, on average, helps my students to make an extra $500 every single month, and that's what I want for you. Now, you get bonus 1, which is the 5 minutes per day strategy if you join the academy today, which you can use the signals on that group, just inputting numbers in your phone, 5 minutes per day, and without any laptop, and make a lot of money for yourself. That's what Miracle used here to make around $250. You can see where she says, I've never done this before, but from just yesterday, I made $250. You understand? So she used it to make around 400K plus for herself using that signals. Then I also give you Forex education. Just imagine it's something you're interested in. If you develop interest in it, it's fine. I don't want you to spend money anywhere. I just want you to get everything you need on this particular platform. But this is what Bro Elite used to make $50, 60,000 naira every single month for himself. Now, I also teach you how to partner with different other types of companies like banks, like crypto companies, like betting companies, software companies, and all that. I'll teach you how to partner with all those companies and earn huge commissions for yourself. Then I also teach you how to do everything I've shown you just using your WhatsApp. So just imagine you're more comfortable using WhatsApp. I'll show you how to do the strategy I've shown you in tonight's webinar just using your WhatsApp so that you can get people to your deals just using your WhatsApp. You can start almost immediately using your current contact list, and you can turn your WhatsApp into a money printing machine forever. Then I'll teach you how to create 3 streams of income from this particular business so that you never ever experience what is called insufficient fund. So with all these bonuses, you'll be earning at least an extra $500 to what you already be making in the academy. And these bonuses are a must-have if you know that you want to become a millionaire with this business. So the big question, I know as I was talking, some of you might be reasoning, okay, what's the price? Tell us how much, blah, blah. So how much to join the academy? Now, before I reveal the price to you, I want to tell you that the first set of graduates from the academy, they invested 150,000 naira to learn. And that was even a steal price for them. They invested 150K to learn this business, and that was a steal price for them. But why is it a steal price for them? It's because as a student of the academy, you will be able to make an average $1,000 to $4,000 every single month. And imagine you just have to pay $150 to earn $1,000. It's a steal to join the academy. A good example of somebody who stole that opportunity is Balaji. I've spoken about this guy so much. Now, Balaji makes 200,000 naira, 2 million naira every single month for himself. But obviously, he didn't just start making that. On his first 30 days, he made around $559, that's around 600K plus. So when Balaji started this business, in his first 30 days, he made 4 times his investment and he paid 150,000. So, but for making it this far into this particular class, I'm going to do a special discount for you, just like I promised you earlier on. I'm going to do a special discount for you if and only if you join the academy today. So I'll allow you to enroll into the CPA Dollar Academy for only 50,000 naira. For just 50,000 naira. You won't pay what Balaji paid, you won't pay what Sani paid, just pay only 50,000 naira to join the academy. Now, Now, the reason why I'm doing this, because, you know, why would you just take it from 150 to 50,000? Like, why not? Why would you do that? The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to be part of your success story. I told you that's my only selfish ambition. I want to be part of your success story. I want to make sure that when you go outside and tell people that you made it, I want you to tell people that you made it because Praise Akilami did a program like this and your life changed. That's my own personal selfish, you know, interest. So I want you to see this 50,000 you're about to pay. I want you to see this as an investment in yourself that is going to pay you forever. All right. Now, people who previously invested in themselves. Now, this is a good example. This guy here. He went from an ordinary graphic designer. He paid 50,000 to join the academy, just like you're about to do so. And in his first 30 days, he made 4 times his investment. And look at what he says. I'm grateful to God. Thank you, Praise Academy, for this wonderful opportunity. From graphic designer earning 30K monthly to now earning 6 times my salary in a day. Hey, to now earning 6 times my salary. Which kind of testimony is that? There's also Daniel here, who was able to make 16 times his investment. Because God has given different grace to different people. But your own grace can make you make 16 times your investment. Look at what he says. He said, Akilami Praise, I'm now like your younger brother. In just 3 weeks, I made 800,000 for myself. This guy paid 50,000 to join the academy and made 16 times his investment. There's Joshua here who made 100,000 in his first week. Made 2 times in investment in his first week. He says, thank you for helping me. And thank you for helping us win every single week. The next testimony will be in thousands of dollars and then millions of dollars. So you can see how people are changing their lives. Rochika here has made $10,000 from CPA marketing as a 300 level student. That's 200 times of the 50,000 naira he paid to join the academy. There's Sandra here who has made over 100,000 and he still has more pending. She came and says, thank God I did not leave CPA. Say, thank God I did not leave CPA. Only God knows where she would have been. And you can see that she's a medical doctor. You can see her stethoscope. She's making almost times 2 of whatever they will pay her during her housemanship with CPA marketing as a medical student. Tukod here was able to make over $6,000 and move to a new apartment. I told about him. He has made 160 times his investment by just paying 50,000 to join the academy. He said, congratulations to me, boss. It can only be God and the relationship that I got by getting to know Praise Akilami. There's this guy here. He said he sold his mattress. He said, I sold my bed to buy this course. My neighbors were asking me, Oga, you they sell your bed? He said, I have no regrets. Akilami Praise, now you be boss of all bosses. Since then, he has made 8 times of that money he sold his bed while he was in the academy platform. But I'm going to do something very special, just like I told you again. For the first 20 people who make payment right now, you're just going to pay only 35,000 naira. And I'm going to give you lifetime access to everything in the academy, no longer 3 months. And you're also going to get the $500 pack for free, 100% for you guys who make payment right now. But it's only for the first 20 people. We have a lot of people on the live class right now, all right? And it's only for the first 20 people. Now, the next picture you're going to see on your screen is going to be the payment page. And like I said, only for the first 20 people. Once you see it, I want you to follow the steps on the payment page and make your payment right now. And I'm going to count right here on this live, and I'm going to close the payment once it's done. Now, here's how to make payments. Make a bank transfer of just 35,000 naira right now to the account details you can see below on your screen. Praise Akilami FCMB 8188064013. And after you do that, just comment paid and wait in the meeting. Do not leave the meeting after you've made payment, all right? Just comment paid and wait in the meeting. So if I were you, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to make that payment and come back to the meeting and comment paid in the chat, all right? And comment what? Paid in the chat, all right? So just pay serious attention, make your payment and comment and come back to the meeting and comment what's paid in the chat. So here's what you're getting again when you join the academy right now. You get lifetime access to everything in CPA Dollar Academy plus the quick setup Bible, which will help you get started in a matter of days. You get lifetime access to our CPA deals in the academy, which is worth over 150% commission. So you can use my highly profitable deals, which means you don't have to look for deals. You get lifetime access to my signal room where you can get the exact same post that you can use. You can easily post, you know, for your customers in exchange for your link. And you get lifetime access to my template where you can copy and paste and you don't need to look for customers. And also you can offer this. You can get my offer template where you can easily use to get started and reach as many people as possible without convincing them, my support group and everything in the academy. So here's how to make payments. Make a bank transfer of 35,000 right now to the account details on your screen and comment paid in the chat. Now, I'm just going to put that in the screen so that I make it easier for you to make payment. All right. So it's going to be showing right under my video while I just say some other things. So I want to while you're making payment, I want to quickly say something to those guys at the back. I want to quickly say something to those guys at the back. So those of you at the back, hope you're hearing me. Now, I don't know what your desire is, right? But this is an opportunity to finally change your story and change your life as you've always wanted to. Now, at this particular point, you might be hearing voices in your head saying, okay, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work for me? I've tried so many things, nothing has worked. See, I totally understand you. Trying out new things for the first time can be scary. And that's why you need somebody to help you. If you're riding a bike for the first time, you're always going to fall. It's inevitable. But if you have somebody to hold the steering together with you, it's going to be easier. You fall less and you learn faster. Okay? You fall less and you learn faster. So let me ask you a question. Will giving up now solve your problem? If giving up now can solve your problem, you can go ahead and walk away at this particular point. But if you decide to allow yourself to be guided under my mentorship, I'm going to ask you to make your current situation your biggest motivation. If you're looking for the account details, is under my video. You can see under my video where my name is. You can just copy it and make your transfer right. And just the first 20 people, I'm going to start counting once I'm done with this. So if you decide to allow yourself to be guided under my mentorship, I'm going to ask you to make your current situation your biggest motivation. For me, it was in 2015 when my dad was sick. He worked all his life to give me a better future, and I didn't give up regardless. I had to live in a flooded apartment. I didn't give up regardless. But I fought through all these things, and the breakthrough came, and my life changed forever because of CPA. Now look at me now, enjoying myself in Lebanon, chilling in some of the best restaurants in Abuja, and opening a business for my dad so that the government does not kill him. And for Gift Christopher here, she was tired of selling fabrics with no gain from the trenches. She enrolled, and in 9 days, she made 85,000 naira for herself. Look at her now. For Balaji here, he was tired of losing all his money to all these businesses. Look at him now. He's a car owner. He's an apartment owner. He's a business owner. He's enjoying himself. For Ras Baba here, 45-year-old man, tired of working with MTN, made 3 times his salary, made his wife happy, made his children happy, made everybody around him happy. And look at him now. He has traveled to Dubai, enjoying himself. Some people have never seen the 4 walls of the country, all because of this business. So I'm going to ask you today, are you going to let fear stop you from living your dream life where you're finally free from worry, from pain of not having money? Anyways, you can either choose to continue earning the little you're earning and currently making, which can't even pay your bills, or just like I was in 2020 as a designer, or you can choose to invest in yourself today and change your story forever. The choice is totally yours, because with the CPA Dollar Academy, you can start earning as soon as 10 working days, and you get back all the knowledge you invested and even make more money for yourself. So here's how to make payment right now. Make a bank transfer of 35,000 naira right now to the account details on your screen just for the first 20 people. Praise Academy FCM Bank 8188064013 and comment paid in the chat. So, okay, people have already started paying. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 slots are already gone. Just 20 people. 5 slots gone. 6 slots gone. 7 slots gone. 8 slots gone. All right. 9 slots gone. Now, some of you are thinking, okay, should I pay today? I want to speak to you guys again. Those of you, you guys are the ones that are the back. If you don't act now, all the bonuses you've seen that can help you make that extra 500, they are going to go away. You can only get that in tonight's class. The price is going to go back to the regular price. If you don't act today, you're going to be left alone to do everything by yourself. And you can easily get confused with nobody to help you. If you don't act today, you will go to bed tonight knowing that you've missed the single best opportunity that can change your life because you did not act. And if you don't act today, you will lose the opportunity to finally start a business that can take away all your pains, all your money worries, and all those things away forever. Tonight is the night, guys. So for the first 20 people who make payment right now, just pay 35,000 naira discounted price to the account details on your screen or under my video, and it's going to give you lifetime access to everything in the academy plus all the bonuses. So I'm going to start counting right now, and I might call names. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We just have 4 slots left. We just have 4 slots left. We just have 4 slots left. So here's how to make payment again. Make a bank transfer of 35,000 naira to the account that's on your screen and just comment paid and stay in the chat. Just comment paid and stay in the chat. So for those of you who have already paid, all right, before I start counting again, I want to just give you a second step that you need to take. So after you made your payment, just send a private message to the admin of your group with your proof of payment. Please don't leave the meeting, okay? Or you don't even have to do it now, all right? Once we finish the meeting, just go to the admin of your group and send the payment. You all came from a group, all right? So just send the proof of payment to the admin of your group and your payments will be confirmed and you'll be granted access. So here's what you get when you join the academy today, like I said. Now you're going to have lifetime access into the CPA Academy and the quick setup Bible. Now, this is going to specifically help you if you're just getting started. If you're the kind of person whereby, oh, you're kind of like afraid, you don't know how to like, go through it. That's why we have this platform and we have our group chats and our support calls that can help you get started, that can teach you everything you need to know so that you never get to leave you alone. You get what I'm saying. Now, you also get lifetime access to our CPA deals in the academy, because finding deals might not be as easy as you think. It's easy to get the deals, but it's the good deal that you might not get immediately. But with me and with my resources in the academy, you can get my exact same deals that can give you 150% commission and above. Now, you also get lifetime access to my signal room. Now, this particular signal room that I showed you earlier, all right, is where you can get your contents that you can post. You can easily get, you can offer it to your customers in order for them to use your link, because Forex traders like this kind of things. But we're promoting Forex companies in that platform. And, it's just going to be very easy for you, once you have that. Then you also get my offer template where I give you my exact strategies and my exact customer links, which means that you don't need to look for your customers and all that. So I normally refresh offer template in such a way that you can easily know what to say to people. You can copy and paste my scripts. If you don't know how to talk, you can easily, follow what I've said in the past that's worked and just copy and enjoy yourself. Then there's also the organic traffic 2.0 where I teach you how to get people without advertising and how to get people to your deals without convincing them. Then there's also CPA weekly and coaching calls where I'll teach you how to start making money every single week till you become profitable and all that. So if you've paid, just go ahead and type paid in the chat. Just go ahead and type paid in the chat. Okay, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 slots gone. We just have about 3 slots left. So I just want to quickly answer some questions before I do the final countdown. And now some people might ask me, okay, can I do this business with my phone? Now, everybody that I've shown you in tonight's class, you will notice that all the screenshots that you've seen are from the phone. None of them are from laptop. All right. So you can see that you can literally do this thing with your phone, and your phone is literally the only thing you need. In fact, I told you that these companies don't even need your name. All right. But they are willing to pay you as long as you can exchange, your CPA skills for these companies, and you make a lot of money. So if you're here to register, just go ahead and make a transfer and stay in the meeting and comment paid in the chat. So for those of you who have already paid and commented paid, just go ahead and send the proof of payment to the admin of your group and come back to the meeting. Okay, it's very, very important you do that. So just imagine that this business makes you just like this guy now that was a graphic designer. Like, when I was a graphic designer, right? Like, I used to think about it and say, how many graphic design do I have to do that will make me enough money to go to Dubai? So now, on average, let's calculate it together. On average, if you design logos, let's say you're even designing logos for 10,000 naira, because that's how much I was charging. I was a very good designer, so I was able to charge 10,000 naira. You're charging 10,000 naira per design, and transport to Dubai, go and come, is 3 million. Okay, so 3 million divided by 10,000 naira, which means that you have to design 300 logos for you to make enough money to go to Dubai and come back. How many clients do you need to, in a year? Are you even having up to 50 clients? So if in a year you have 50 clients, it's going to take you 6 years to raise enough money to travel to Dubai. That's if you do not spend any of your earnings at all. That's why you see this guy is so happy to come back and tell you that. See, I'm not bashing design. Design is a good business, especially if you're just starting out, to give you a reality that you can actually make money. But this guy went from 30K in a month. If this guy wanted to go to Dubai now, let's see how many months it's going to take him. So if he's making 30K every single month and he needs 3 million to go to Dubai, okay, 3 million divided by 30,000. which means that it will take him 100 months for him to make money to go to Dubai. So 100 months divided by 12. This boy will have to save money for 8 years and not spend the money for him to go to Dubai. But now he's making 6 times his salary in a day. So 6 times salary in a day is 30K times, that's 200K. So if this boy wants to go to Dubai now and he's making 200K per day, 200,000 times 30 days, all right, that's 6 million. He's going to make times 2 of the money he needs to go to Dubai in 1 month at this rate that is going. So tell me the kind of business now. Tell me. So you can see he was able to get himself a laptop. You can see, obviously, you don't need your phone. You can see it's a CPA suite abeg. Most of my students now, they join using just their phone. Then later, they will now get their laptop while they are in the academy. So you can see CPA suite abeg. Make they prepare for 2024. All right. So some people normally ask me and say, okay, how can I start making money, or how soon will I start making money? See, it is up to you. In the academy, you're actually going to do, it's your business, it is not my business, okay? But my role is to make sure that this business works for you. So it's not that you join the platform today and just sit down and do nothing. No, I will not lie to you and tell you, no, you just join the platform and you no, there's work you need to do. And if you do those work and you do what's necessary, you're definitely going to make a lot of money for yourself. That's how Armstrong was able to make over $150. I say, God bless the day I chose to sit down and start CPA marketing. My first $150 online. I'm very grateful to Praise Academy and 2Code. Now, this 2Code that you see here is that my student. That my student now that I showed you that bought apartments is now helping other students in the academy achieve financial success. There's a saying that Apostle Seman said. He says, if you are among 5 fools, check again, you are the 6th fool. So if you are among 5 millionaires, you will automatically be the 6th millionaire. That is the power of this thing I'm showing you. Send the proof of payments to the admin of your group. Just go to your group now and click. All right, click on settings. All right, click on the info of the group. You see the admin there. Just send the proof of payment to the admin of the group and you'll be fine. There's also Daniel here. Daniel says that he's now feeling like my younger brother. I told you this is not a course. It's more than a course. It's a platform. It's a mentoring platform. This guy came to my house in Abuja and we went together. We chilled. We enjoyed ourselves. He sponsored everything. He took me to enjoy. I like snails so much. He took me to eat snail that day. And I really enjoyed myself. This guy has made 16 times his investment. And he didn't even pay 35K that you're paying now. He paid 50,000 to join the academy. So some people normally ask me, okay, can I do this from home, blah, blah, blah. Then I just get to remember Dino Bode here, who was a student. I get to remember Raj Baba as well. There's also Faith here. Look at what Faith says. Say, Xness, say, make I use this one, 30 December. Remember that Xness platform I told you about, that Xness company. You can see that they're actually paying my students. You can see 145,000. It says, Xness, say, make I use and do 30 December. Thank God for the Almighty of saying yes to this opportunity. And Akinlami prays for everything. God bless you all. So you can see how this thing is changing life. Both girls, both women, men, whatever your gender is, because the company did not even ask for your gender, they don't even ask for your name. So you're chill. So some people might ask me and say, okay, don't worry, I'll come and do the final countdown once I'm done with this particular question and answer. So people might ask and say, okay, what is the average profit you can make? Obviously now, there's no cap. You can make as much as possible. Just like this guy here who made $130. He said, oh, this afternoon at the auto, I just logged into my app and I made $130 this month. And I've gone to buy myself an iPhone 13 Pro Max for himself. So all thanks to Praise Academy for this opportunity. There's also Ifeanyi here who made $30,000. So many people. Even if you have a job, you say, okay, what if I have a job and all that? There are people who have jobs. This guy now used the money that he made from CPA to buy himself a refrigerator. I think he sells ice products. Okay, so he bought, because of it, he used the money to buy himself a refrigerator and improve his personal physical business that he made for himself. He now says, thanks to Praise Academy for this opportunity, my able mentor, that's around 190,000 naira. So that's like the price of this refrigerator right now, so that's just it. So this is Mr. Nick here. He says he used his own money to pay his school fees. He said, boom, school fees money don't drop. Like this, all thanks to Praise Academy. And does your age matter? If you notice when we're signing up for those companies, you can see that there's no place that they ask us, how old are you? They didn't even ask you your name. That's what I'm telling you. So your age doesn't really matter. There's Praise Gift here who got herself a PC she said that she was craving, and she was saying thanks to Praise Academy, and she made another almost 1 point something million here for herself. Praise Pound, from his pounds rather, made over 200,000 from CPA. Now, some people might be saying they are scared, and I want to speak to some of you that might be scared. I want to tell you that it is okay to be scared. In fact, the first time when I started to make money online, when I met that guy that I told you that changed my life, I was very, very scared. I was like, guy, this guy lives in Ibadan. He doesn't even live in this same Abuja that I'm living. Like how would I talk to him? How would I See, if you are scared, but the only way that you can really, really go far is if you have somebody around you. That's why you need to be in the academic platform. Because that academic platform now, C2 Code now already helping other students that are in the academic platform. So how much more you? All right, how much more you? So do you have to finish all the videos before you join the academy? No, you don't have to. Can you do this as a beginner? If you are a beginner, you can see everything is already beginner friendly. But if you're a beginner, you need that extra help, you need that extra touch, you need that extra guidance. I would advise that you join the academy platform. So make your transfer of 35,000 naira now, which is still due to the account details you see on your screen for only the first 20 people. So how long are you going to have access to me? You're going to have access to me for a lifetime if you join the academy today. If you join the academy today. So so now if you're paid, just go ahead and type paid again in the chat. Just go ahead and type paid again in the chat. Just go ahead and type paid again in the chat, and I'm going to do my last count for those 20 people who have paid already. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. I think we've already hit 20. It's complicated, it takes time. I have a lot of people who paid for the academy. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of complaints. How do I send the proof of payment? To send the proof of payment, just simply send a message to the admin of your group. Oh, so somebody say 20 people complete already, okay? Just send proof of payment to the admin of your group. I'm seeing some people telling me that they have issues. Okay, I have 30K right now. Promise to pay 5K tomorrow. Okay, I think a lot of people are having a lot of issues. Send the proof of payment to the admin of your group. A lot of people are having a lot of issues paying. Is there anybody that's having issues paying now with the account? Yes, you can private chat, or you can private. The admin of your group is going to answer you. Anything you tell him is going to reach out to me directly, sir. To access the admin of your group, just go ahead and go to the group or community you're on. So it's usually a community group. Now on the community group, let me just show you the step by step how to do it. Let me just give you, so just follow the sound of my voice. It's going to be easier for me as I dictate it. So now just simply go to your community group and click on the name of the community, okay? Now, once you're in announcements, just click on the top. Once you're on announcements, just click on the top and you see where it says community. Now, once you click on community, you see members, all right? You see members. So you most likely only see yourself and the creator of the community. So now you just click on the person and send a message to the person. Or you can simply just go to the message, the last message on the community group, and hold it down. Then click on reply privately to take you straight to the admin, to your admin's DM, okay? Just any message that you see on the community announcement group, hold it down and click on reply privately. It's going to send you straight to the DM of the admin of the community. So some people are saying that they have issues of payment. Are you guys having issues with the bank? Okay, you want to pay with POS. Okay, it's already night. Okay, so for those of you having issues with the payment, do you guys think, do you want me to extend the deadline? Should I extend the discount? Should I extend the discount? If you think I should extend the discount, just go and type yes. The WhatsApp group is closed, and you guys know why. The reason why is because we don't want people spamming. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses in the chat. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to have I'm going to extend this particular discount just because I want to be fair, but I'm only going to extend it for 72 hours, okay? I'm only going to extend it for what? 72 hours. So from now till, today is Sunday, from now till Wednesday, today is Sunday, right? Yeah, correct. From now till Wednesday, 12 p.m., you have the opportunity to get this discount. So what you simply need to do now is that if you want to be part of the people who are going to get the discount, I need you to send a message right now to the admin of your group also and tell the person that I want to reserve my slot, because there are only 20 slots. So just send a message to the admin of the group that you want to reserve your slot, because you see how fast 20 slots is gone already. You see how fast 20 slots is gone. So just go ahead and type, I want to reserve my slots. Okay, so the admin is automatically going to reserve your slot for just 24 hours. So which means you have 24 hours to redeem your slot, and the admin is also going to reach out to you to remind you, of your slot, so that you can make payment so that it doesn't expire. So if you're happy, just go ahead and type thank you, sir, in the chat. So we've extended the discount from now till Wednesday, 12 p.m. for just 20 people. But if I were you, I'm not going to wait for Wednesday to reach, because I told you it's only 20 slots. So 20 slots can even disappear. 20 slots can disappear even as early as tomorrow. 20 slots can be gone. So there's no part payment for tonight's class. We don't have any slot. We don't have anything like that. There's no part payment. So please don't go ahead and answer anybody that will tell you part payment. No, there's no part payment. You have to pay in full only to the account details on your screen. Just send a message to your group admin now and say, please reserve a slot for me. All right. Now I want to promise you guys something. Now, I'm not promising you that you're going to become a billionaire in 3 weeks. All right. I'm not promising you that you're going to become a billionaire in 3 weeks. But Praise Akinlami, I'm telling you that I'm guaranteeing you that if you follow my instructions in the next 30 days and you put in the work, not only will you have made that $500, you will have made enough to take care of your family, to take care of yourself, just like most of my students that you have seen. That's my own personal promise to you. And if you actually work, if you actually join the platform today and you work for 30 days and you show me this work that you have done, all right, and you don't make anything, you don't make a dime, all right, just send me a message. I'm going to return your money. Because like I said, if I cannot help you to change your story so that you can go out and say that, oh, Praise Akinlami changed my life, I won't be happy, because my happiness comes from your happiness. Okay? So that's my own personal promise to you. That's my own personal promise to you. So is there any questions? Is there any other questions that I need to ask? So for those of you who have paid already, congratulations. Our weekly coaching is going to be starting tomorrow by 7 p.m. All right, tomorrow Monday by 7 p.m. So it's extremely important that you are there for the live training and the live meetings. I'm going to show you a roadmap on how we can, make the most opportunities for 2024. I myself, I'm going to build a funnel, show you how everything works, and show you how to be very, very successful from this particular business. Okay, all of you that are typing paid. So for those of you who are typing paid, please and please just follow the second step like I told you. Go to the community group chat, just hold down any of the messages on the group, and you will see the option where it says reply privately. Once you click on reply privately, it takes you straight to the DM of the admin of the group. Send the person the proof of payment, and it's going to confirm your payment, and you get access into the academy immediately. All right. No, you can say no, you can't write in the group, definitely, but you can hold the message down. Once you hold the message down, all right, it's going to show an option. Just go to the group or the community group, whatever it is. Hold the message down, and you see where it says reply privately. All right, then you can message privately to the person That's the admin of the group. Or you simply just go to the group. That's the main group icon. Click on it. You see the community. Then you see members. Then you don't see the creator of the community. Then you just send the proof of payment right there, as simple as possible. All right. Somebody says you pay on Tuesday. Somebody says you pay on Monday. You that is waiting to pay on Tuesday, hope those two be slots for you. Thank you so much. I know you're going to make me proud. I'm so happy. No, you can't be the only person in your community. If it will show like that you're the only person in your community, but there are many people. The reason why I'm using a community is because I want to avoid all those guys that used to spam, that used to send anyhow messages. So you see the person there, then you just send the proof of payment. Don't worry, I can't confirm any payment right now because I'm still live on the meeting. Once I get off live, I'll start confirming the payments. Okay. So let me just quickly run off and go and confirm the payments because people who have already paid are already seeing. So I would just like to see you guys say good night in the chat. You know, it's been a very, very lovely time. I look forward to seeing you guys on the CPA Academy platform. And all right, no, they are going to respond. I'm going to confirm the payments myself. Okay. Good night, guys. Good night. Okay, so somebody says to do a quick. So now let me recap what CPA is all about. So just like I said earlier, for CPA, you just simply need to partner with different companies. Once you partner with different companies, you go ahead and get deals with those companies, get put your deals, and you withdraw your money. Those are the three steps. The only three steps you need. Then you end up like most of all my students who has made a lot of money for themselves. So let me just play this video just to end everything so that you just see what is possible with this business.
So as you can see, from this company, I've grossed over $2,100 in commission, and I have withdrawn over $1,700 of that commission. So this is another company. I have grossed over $1,125 in commission. I've withdrawn half of it, and I'll be withdrawing the remaining balance soon. Hello, my name is Bolaji, and I came across the CPA Dollar Academy about 6 months ago, and since then I've made more than $10,000 in commission.
You mean to say that you made around 490,000 naira in just 30 days from this CPA business that we're talking about?
Yes, of course I did. And actually, that's the least to have made like so far. I didn't even put much effort last month. That's October. That's when I made that 490K. I made more than that since like.
I'm a student of Praise Academy via the CPA Dollar Academy course. I've been able to gross close to $2,000 in 2 months. Yeah.
So, Rock, you mean to say that you've made around $6,000, or I think you say $5,600 from this business, which is approximately $6,000 in one single month from CPA market?
Yes.